hello everybody, and welcome to another Saturday stream of RogueTech as we once again return to Apollo's Vipers, and once again, that gorgeous little emblem courtesy of Lorendell he provided for the channel. This time, the right way around. So when I originally implemented this thing, I knew that I had to put it upside down, and I forgot to flip it over backwards, because if you want to put in emblems, they're upside down and backwards in the actual file, which is really weird. But yeah, it's now working absolutely perfectly, and actually spells Apollo's Vipers in the correct way, so thank you for the people who pointed that out. Appreciate it, and it helped us put it right back the way it was around. Okay, so where did we leave off last time? Looks like we're on Hell's Gate, which is currently owned by Clan Wolf. Not sure which clan we're sort of going to be joining with this time, but eventually we'll figure out a clan to join and we'll go kick butt with them. Hello Talendale, hello Raider, welcome to the stream. Glad you guys could both make it out. Hello to everybody sort of coming into the chats, the various 3 platforms that we're now streaming on. Geez, we're streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. If you want to get on any of 3 of those, feel free to, so that you can watch the content and maybe share it if you enjoy it. So, our Urban Mech is currently being repaired, quite a bit, lots of modification of the engine, installing an XL engine. Oh yeah, we're building something, aren't we? We didn't actually get to start here. Oh, Jade Falcons all the way. Emerald Turkeys, huh? And also the Commando also being fixed, and then needs to be fixed again because it got completely annihilated by a hyper laser run by Lady Electo's own Catapult 3, which... Ow, that thing hurt. Let's go take a quick check at the mech bay. I think last time we ended just by building our Locust 2C again. It is equipped with Streak LRM 5s and 1 ton of ammunition, and hopefully that'll be enough to keep it going. There's nothing wrong with the Cougar. The Cougar is just 0.1 ton underweight, and there is nothing that I can find to put in here for 1 ton because its armor's already maximum. Okay, so pilots, I already went through and made sure that everybody was pretty much up to snuff. Unfortunately, Jester's going to be out for the next 23 days, and we are facing bankruptcy. But we've got 26 days, and we only need to make 700,000 Seables, so that ain't too bad. So let's go check the command center and see if we can't get things underway. Ready to kick some butt and to take some names. Aggressive negotiations for Clan Coyote, assassinate, and a straight-up battle. Talendale says nobody should have given Lady the keys to those Kyber crystals. Unfortunately, she has the keys to everything. Just let that sink in for a moment, that she designs mechs for fun when she's angry at people. Oh yes, now you're going to have a lot of fun playing this game. Could do another mission for Clan Steel Viper, straight up battle, 2 of 9 priority salvage. That's not a lot of salvage, so we could take it just as a straight up cash payroll seizure every single time I play this. Every single time I've played a payroll seizure, it is always only 2 mechs, and they're never that good. So I'm thinking about taking it, just to get a little bit of cash. If anyone is interested, BattleTech is on sale. Oh, I didn't realize it. As well as all the DLC on GOG. So if you are like me, and you decided that you wanted to sort of spread out where you put your games, apparently Good Old Games is currently selling BattleTech and all the expansion packs on sale. Raider, do you happen to have a price to go along with that one on the side? Raider's over on YouTube, in case you're wondering who I'm talking to if you're over on Twitch. How many people are actually on Twitch? I can check this really easy. I recently figured this out, how to use this chat. There is 1 person on Twitch. Hello, the 1 person on Twitch. You're cool. You're on Twitch. Yeah, so if you want to go pick that up for relatively cheap, it's over on sale on Good Old Games. That's where I got mine, mainly because I wanted to spread things around, because I'll be honest, I don't feel super comfortable with Steam having all of my games on it. Yeah, payroll seizure has always 1 mech and 1 truck. Yeah, I think that's how it works now. So we could take this one just for some quick cash. In fact, I'll probably take a couple of them for quick cash. Maybe not the Assassinate. But I think we will open with Supply Line. Payroll will be quick, overpowering, and yield a modest pile of Seabills. We'll go with the run. I'd start there. Well, Talendale has requested it, and so we shall do it, and Clan Steel Viper may not like it, but let's be honest, we're not exactly here to make friends with the Steel Vipers. Is anybody here actually to make friends with the Steel Vipers? No, legitimate question. Is anybody here a fan of Steel Vipers? I'd love to meet you. I've never met you before. Okay, so this is pretty much our brand new A-team. Chester is currently not having a good recovery. So 5544 versus 56. Ooh, Exodus is actually a better pilot, and he has shoot and scoot. Well, they both have shoot and scoot, but it's going to be fine. So yeah, Exodus, you're back in. You're going to be taking out the Locust 2C this time. Please don't dent it. We only just got it waxed. Raider says over on YouTube that BattleTech is currently $13.59 US, and Flashpoint is also $13.39. So wow, that's actually a really good price for vanilla BattleTech. I was recently actually having a conversation with somebody over on YouTube on the videos, and he expressed some discontent with the price point and the depth of BattleTech. And well, if you have a similar concern, well, that is a fairly nice price point to get into BattleTech Vanilla just to sort of try things out with a level of depth. And RogueTech is perfectly compatible with Vanilla BattleTech, even if you don't have any of the expansions. I know that was a question that someone asked me once on the YouTube, and I just wanted to make that clear to anybody new coming along. If you've just got the base game, RogueTech will run fine for you. You'll miss out on exactly 4 mechs. A few variants for them too, but just 4 mechs. The Cyclops, the Javelin, the Raven, and the Hatchet Man you won't get. But aside from that, you'll get everything else that RogueTech has to offer, which is a phenomenal deal. And if you want to throw it in, oh yeah, and the Crab. If you want to throw in Flashpoint to go on top of that, then you can start getting your hands on more of those mechs in order to open things up. Let's put it this way about Steel Viper. They end up getting literally annihilated. Well, so does Clan Smoke Jaguar. But then again, I'm going to put my foot down. We are not supporting Clan Smoke Jaguar. If you are here to support Clan Smoke Jaguar, we're not going to do that. We're just not. Sorry, but I've annihilated Clan Smoke Jaguar too many times in MechWarrior 3. And I have heard far too many things about their atrocities and read about them in books. So no, don't feel like going on the meanest, jerkiest of clans. So let's drop down and see if we can't cause a little bit of havoc. Alright, as we do, let's zoom in on the mechs. In case you are unfamiliar with our lineup, we have Exodus currently piloting the Locust 2C, equipped with 2 Streak Alarum 5s, which is not a whole heck of a lot of damage, but they should be quite accurate. And apparently he does 999 melee damage. I don't know if I trust that, but hey, we have one heck of a kick on this mech. Punisher is currently driving the Arc Cheetah, which has a large heavy laser, ER medium laser, and a light tag. Really, this ER medium laser I should probably pull off, because half the time it cooks the mech for no apparent reason. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us for this one. Even Smoke Jags do better, being leftovers from the Federalists and the Republic Armed Forces. Yep, they're not hot baked today. We have managed to avoid that bug. T-Bone is in our Kit Fox, which is been upgraded with MML 10s, courtesy of Risk, because they are light and apparently very powerful. And people were very irritated at me when I was saying, I don't think MMLs are that good to pick up when they were riskier. And then Apollo currently driving our Buzzsaw Cougar. It has 3 heavy small lasers, a large pulse laser, and a pair of LRM-10s for all the additional little bit of funness. So, with introductions out of the way, let us get Punisher on the run. And you're just going to stay inside the water. Seems to be safe. Hello, Katie19XX over on Twitch. How on earth do you get RogueTech to load so quickly and without crashing? It's amazing, man. So my computer was built with playing DCS in mind. As such, I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, which I have been told that RAM is a very positive thing. Plus, add in an SSD, which, if you're going to be playing most modern games, SSDs are where it's at. So, you'll find significant improvements in load. Hello, Katso, over on YouTube. Just got caught up with my Clan Invasion stuff just in time. Yes, you are just in time, as we're about to kick off on the very beginning of a brand new campaign, which apparently we're doing this mission for money only, because we are money-grubbing clanners, and that's how we work and operate. So we'll start getting everybody mostly forward. I love the fact that we have multiple electronic countermeasures. Howl's Heroes desperately needs to get a second ECM system up online, because once you get 2, suddenly the entire world seems to open up before you. That makes sense. Have an SSD, but it freezes up likely due to the lowest amount of RAM, 8 gigabytes. Yep. So I picked up, I've got DDR3 RAM, so it could be even faster if I were to go to DDR4, but I don't feel like shelling out enough money to buy myself 32 gigabytes of DDR4. That would be almost buying a brand new computer. Which, maybe sometime. Alright, keep the Kit Fox on forward. It is one of my slower mechs, but it is also now packing some serious firepower. Did I bring a ton of SRM ammo on that? I've got to check that. We've got to go check our ammunition as soon as possible. Still nobody on site. I don't want to get too far ahead, although the Arctic Cheetah is pretty good at basically playing its own game. We'll go over into the marsh to take a 50% stability damage reduction. Still nothing on sensors. Just paying more and more credence to the fact that it's probably all on. Did I give you a ton of SRM ammo? I did! Oh, you got tandem SRMs at that, because we decided we wanted to be extra mean about it. Free penetrating hits. Each tandem SRM is going to do 4 damage through armor, which is fun. Happy Taladell over on YouTube says, hey, people are too used to standard MMLs. Risk is generally a Republic-era cutting tech indicator, and those are a lot lighter. Yep. Yes, we found that out as we were looking through it. It's like, oh my god, this thing weighs as much as an SRM-6 and it has more tubes? What is this? Adam on YouTube says, I can say that this version of RogueTech presented a new weapon that my Phoenix barely survived, the ARAC 20 clan. Ooh, the advanced rotary autocannon. So I hope that I won't get hit by it either. Rackzilla existed before that thing did, so yeah, we'd like to avoid it if at all possible. Well, I can't get a direct line of sight, and so we'll take it. The Cougar will be firing from long range with its large pulse and the LRMs, and totally heat neutral. That's the one thing I really love about this. Managed to hit him with one of the pulse laser shots, and it's a Firestarter 2C. He's got a Gauss rifle. We could have had a Gauss rifle, guys. We could have had 2 Gauss rifles, because we've already got one currently in storage. Arctic Cheetah, and I'm not quite sure why I sort of tap my tongue too much on that one. Gotta switch over on this. Hello, buddy. You are not very evasive, and on your right side where your cannon is, fire! And there goes his Gauss rifle. So we no longer have to worry about the Gauss rifle. And we don't have to feel bad about not salvaging it either because it ain't there anymore. Can I get the Kit Fox close enough to get a direct line of sight? I can with a sprint. And how about I switch over to tandem SRMs? I lose 10% accuracy and I gain no damage, but all of this damage is going right through his armor. Then again, he doesn't have much armor anyway, so we may as well get the additional 10% accuracy. Fire! And there goes the Firestarter. Don't have to worry about him anymore. And if the Lacerator shows up, Derek is under orders to run off the field. No, we'll kill it. We'll kill every Lacerator we run into. Oh, I gotta go back and rewatch that episode. This was way, way back. Starburst Sardaukar. We were running 2 Bushwhackers and a couple of other mechs. I don't remember what the other ones were, but I do remember the 2 Bushwhackers. One of them was either Smokey or the precursor to Smokey. And it was basically a Bushwhacker with just a whole bunch of flamers and fluid guns on it. Oh, it's a Shamash reconnaissance vehicle. And every single one of my mechs, except for the burner, died. And the burner couldn't deal any damage and barely did not have enough power in order to actually cause the enemy mech to overheat. And it was the longest running gun battle we had done in a very, very long time. And we just barely ended up not accomplishing the mission because of that. Streak LRMs from close range. Apparently they did not fire. Interesting. And I did also see that it had no, it didn't have any damage or firepower, I suppose would be the word, when showing up on the one screen. I'm just going to lob some missiles at it. It's the only armored vehicle left, so I may as well just anything that manages to touch it is fine. There's no recoil to work about. Hellhound? Yeah, but the Hellhound was built on a Smoky chassis, and I don't remember if we just called it that or if it was actually still that. Apparently, I have jammed one of my MISCs, which is not great, obviously. Got to come up behind him at point-blank range. I'm going to activate my tandem SRMs because they have a significant increase in accuracy and fire into his back. So, managing to cause a little bit of pain. Unfortunately, not able to take him out. The Arctic Cheetah is actually looking at him, right? No, you're not. Okay, so we're going to slip on around. We want to make sure that we get behind him so he's a little less capable of actually doing things to us. And it's not the greatest amount of accuracy, but hey, we're going to deal with what we can get. And we managed to miss with the large laser, but hit him with the medium, so we're doing okay with that. He should move and hopefully get on out here. Hello, Sprog. Glad you could join the stream. Not only that, you have 1 2/3 salvo for the tandem because of 50 missiles and 30 tubes. Yep, that's basically why they're there. If I can get a different setup, we're definitely going to go for it. I think we put the tandem SRMs because we literally didn't have any other SRM ammo available. Alright, Locust, you have Streak LRMs. They are... Oh, am I too close for the Streak LRMs? Is that my problem here? I'm not super familiar with them. So, I don't want to shoot with the Kit Fox in the way. I think that would be a very, very bad idea. But I may not have much of a choice. 88% is enough to risk it, though. So, let's see. I got this problem with Streaks. They don't fire. It's hard to say what it is. Mod fault or Streak mechanic. Okay, we'll see if it actually causes any damage. So he's got some help. We don't actually know. We'll just fire. Oh, they fire. Okay, so it's working. I just didn't work the first time. So not quite sure what's up with that. But yeah, that was certainly an odd round. Let us sprint over here. We'll claim the payroll and get on out of here. A nice, easy payroll mission. Everybody wins. Everybody lives. Except for that dude in the truck and the dude in the mech. Everybody can stand still. We're nice and happy. Apollo, chill out. Everybody take a load off, just relax. Smoke if we got them, but don't, because smoking's bad for you kids. I thought streaks just wouldn't fire unless they were going to hit. Oh yeah, well that's how they work in tabletop. I hadn't thought of that being the reason why they didn't shoot. Thank you, Norman, for reminding me of that. Yeah, in tabletop, streaks won't shoot at all unless you hit. So it makes perfect sense that they fully replicated that in RogueTech. I just thought it was an accuracy bonus. Yeah, if they don't hit, they won't waste the ammo. Yeah. I totally spaced and forgot on that. Thank you guys for the reminder. And we got the Firestarter part, so we're one part away from getting a Firestarter. Oh, this has been educational and excellent in terms of what we're actually getting. So lovely. Oh, so that's a load off my mind. So now I feel extra special about this Locust only having a single ton of ammo. In fact, it might even have too much. Maybe I should reduce it down so it only gets a single half-ton of ammunition. What could I put with another half-ton? No, we're not going to do that. Oh god, I'm not going to do that. This mech is going to have problems anyway. That means I can shoot those streaks anytime I want. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is so much better than I thought it was. See, when I built it, I had totally forgotten that streaks wouldn't shoot when they don't shoot. But one of the things that some people have sort of poked me about is like, why are you shooting when you've got like a 0.9% accuracy? Well, now I've got a weapon that totally lets me use the excuse, well, it was a streak. What do I care? It hits or it doesn't. Alright, so Curita is apparently at war with the Davians, and the Turians have taken a place from Abandoned, which is, of course, empty space where nobody lives. So we managed to make a tiny amount of cash on that. Honestly, probably not even enough to, well, a little bit more to cover our actual drop costs. But it was a good way to sort of get things rolling again, so let's go grab the command center, pick up a nice, easy contract where we can rush on through and assassinate a 209. It's only 277,000. That is quite low. But I kind of don't want to take, like, oh wow, there's so many assassinates. Straight up battle for a half skull only pays 2 of 9, 3 of 13 for captured base. Battles just do not pay out like they used to. Middle management, full skull, but gives me 1 of 5, so I think I can take that one for cash as well. Aw, Clan Diamond Shark's not going to like me. That's unfortunate. I like Diamond Shark. Diamond Shark is cool. Or maybe I shouldn't, because this is the B team, and the B team kind of... Oh no, the B team can't be fielded, because there's not enough people currently not injured. Thank you for that. Let's go check out the hiring hall, just see if there's anybody. You have 4 or 5 parts from the fancy fire starter you can make with a crappy fire starter. Who do I have? Hey, it's Popo! Popo has returned. He cannot be stopped. Let's see. All threes. Ronan is back as well. It's nice to see you again, Ronan. So these two we've had in previous campaigns. They're awesome people. Let's go check out just in the back bay to see if I had a random fire starter laying around. I don't think that I did, but it's entirely possible, and I don't want to write it out. So lights, no. But we are so close. Oh, we're so close to getting it. Actually, that is probably the closest mech that we're near getting. Yeah. Yep. So, Firestar will probably be the next one that we get. So, we've got to chill for another few days. So, we're going to do exactly that. Just let things roll on for 3 days. And stop. May as well roll for one more, just so I have the entire A-team to rock and roll. So come back to the command center. We'll go take that assassinate contract because it pays out terrible in salvage, but pays out kind of decently in cash. My only regret is that Clan Diamond Shark is not going to like me. Also, we get additional like 10% bonuses for murdering everything. That Firestar that hit off map for a few episodes is taunting you now. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, he literally left the map. That was not fair. There was nothing we could do about it. Better Clan Diamond Shark than Clan Baby Shark? That'd just be evil. Well, close enough. Yeah, oh, if we just need one more fire starter, we can core him out. It doesn't matter. We can just randomly roll his part. That would be very helpful. Although it's probably going to have to wait until we actually can take a mission where we have more stuff. Right now, we're sort of cycling through, getting some experience on pilots so we can get leveled up. That's going to be very important to make the best use of our mechs, although our mechs do need more upgrades and modifications and improvements to what they currently are. I really should hire somebody else. It's going to be 22 days before Jester's back. Well, now it's like 18, but still. So if I can hire somebody else and start training them up, the problem is they're going to suck, but they may as well suck as long as we're doing half-skull missions. That would obviously be the best way in order to actually roll things. But we are going to jump from a half-skull to a full skull in order to take advantage of that sweet 757,400 skills, which hopefully will cause not problems. But one of the clans does not like you, company. Just delete them from the map. Yeah, we can try that, although I imagine that would be easier said than done, especially if, say, Clan Wolf started not liking us. Because there are a lot of doggies. I have slowly become... no, never mind. We're not going to make that joke. It's not right. There's no point. But yeah, so if Clan Wolf stops liking us, we're going to be in trouble. Same thing, I think Clan Jade Falcon, for all the hate they get, is also one of the other more popular clans. Alright, let's drop down and kick some butt, take some names. Comes to us. I'm so happy that that is now the right way around. Oh, that was embarrassing. It's like, oh, I have this brand new emblem. Look at how amazing it is, except it's backwards. So we're going to rush on... Ooh, we don't want to go too hardcore in this one. I think I'll swing out wide right. So we're going to go wide right and engage these people first. So if we can get them killed, that'll make my life a lot easier. Sprint as well as this direction. And we'll get everything in. So I wonder if there's streak, listen, kill ammo. Or not listen, kill, but follow the leader ammo. Because streak FTL would be the perfect use. Because streak would automatically force the half to hit. So you could fire every single time, and unless it rolled to hit, it wouldn't bother. And follow the leader is if one hits, everything hits. Or rather, you hit and then everything after you hits. which also would be very helpful. So if you combine the two, you would be perfectly accurate all the time. We've got an Ignis tank, a Viper, which I'd like to get my hands on, and a Shadowcat Prime, which I'd also like to get my hands on. I'm going to lob some fire over way of the Ignis. Probably shouldn't be, considering how often the MMLs jam. How are you doing? Okay, they didn't jam, but I'm going to start being a little bit more not dumb about utilizing those systems because I don't want them to jam on me. It's very important to keep them active and working. Swing off over in this direction so we can see the Ignis. Streak that as that anyway. You can't fire partial salvo. Oh, I thought it only worked if you did something. You managed to miss an 82% and set the forest on fire. You are an ecological disaster waiting to happen, Punisher. Then again, I suppose that was implied by your name. Swing on over with the Locust. We're ECM protected. Lovely. And yeah, I'm just going to lob over here. It's a greater chance, so we may as well hit everything. Oh, wait. Oh. Generally, no. Streak is a guidance system, as is FTL munitions. LRM, MML launchers are generally dumb enough to accept one or the other, but not both. I did not realize you could come down the mountain towards me. I thought you had to go around. I suppose we're about to fight now, aren't we? We're going to have to get everybody under the same ECM umbrella in fairly short order. Vipers are cool. They look cool. They're terrible mechs, but they look really cool. And they're not terrible because... Well, no, they're terrible because their engine's too big. They don't have enough tonnage free to do other things with them, and you can't modify that engine. So, let's just give everybody the bestest coverage we possibly can. Good accuracy, terrible accuracy, even worse accuracy. We'll go for good accuracy. Managed to hit him a couple of times with the pulse, and structure exposed already. I'd love to steal that Shadowcat if I could. So he's going to start moving forward. And now you regret not killing him, don't you, Punisher? You had an opportunity to prevent him from doing anything to you, and you failed. So if we can wipe these forces out... Oh, damn it! Oh, I took this one for no salvage.
Receiving you.
Oh, only now. Only now is your failure complete. I could run him up. So either one of them, really. You have exposed armor, so I'm going to switch over here. Hello, buddy. Oh, never mind. It was on the other side somehow. So we're just going to plow you with more fire. Just watch it. Vipers are generally handy for bullying other lighter mechs in there, since you can't outrun them like, oh, your entire lance. This is true. He outtons me by like 15 tons. Oh, wow, that was close. Don't shoot the Locust. Please don't shoot the Locust. It's not there for you to shoot. Come on, come further into my formation. Be an ace pilot. He's not an ace pilot, he's an idiot. Kit Fox can basically just run right up here and annihilate him with everything we've got. Do I have tandems? I do have tandems. This is going to be fun. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hello, buddy. You got an XL engine. It is a Clan XL engine, but you still got an XL engine. And there goes his right leg. Just completely blew it off, which is lovely, because now he's going to be on the ground and we can pick off his other leg, and that'll give us the most potential loot. Although, to be fair, it's probably not going to work out the way we hope it will. How much armor do you got? Oh, you've got nothing! You got nothing! We need to attack his right side, which he is currently presenting to us quite lovingly. So we could turn around and engage him, but I think I am... Yeah, I think I'm obligated by contract to actually kill this guy first, so why don't you just plant a couple shells right into the center? Well, lasers. Alright, so the Shadowhawk is down. Lovely. You have shooting skill, right? Good. I was like, wait a second, did I just screw up? No, not as much. So we'll swing back over here. Everybody's covered under the nice ECM umbrella, which will hopefully keep the Viper from actually murdering us and killing us. And it does look like supporting forces consist of 33%. So these were really good mechs that I'd like to get my hands on. I like Vipers. Vipers, like, aesthetically are really cool to me. They're not good mechs, but I don't care about that. I like the aesthetic of the Viper, and it's really interesting looking. Also, Mitch kind of turned me on to liking Vipers even more because he managed to field one in a fairly decent way in MechWarrior Online. Ignis are ram tanks, heavy frontal, much weaker left and side. Katso on YouTube, that was still on there. Katso on YouTube says, of all your RogueTech walkthroughs, which of your saves did I like the best? I love all of my children equally, is not the answer that you're looking for. Probably Starburst Sardaukar. It was the first, and also it was probably the best run we ever did. Like, it was amazing, all the things that we accomplished in Starburst Sardaukar. Note to self, check every market for tandem SRM ammo. Yes, do that. Deadfire is nice ammo, plus 50% SRM. Yeah, but tandems go through armor. I mean, they're both great. Really, it's who do you want to murder today? Oh, kill this. The Ignis has 2 energy and a ballistic, which you've got the potential of really, really hurting me. Probably shouldn't have fired everything. That's not how this mech is supposed to be used, but you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go. Ignis driving forward, took some burn damage, and flamers. Oh, that sucks. That really does. We don't want to deal with that. We're gonna have to save the rest of the tandem ammo. Punisher. I'd like you to kill him if at all possible, but I don't know if it's possible. See, that's the problem we're having. Oh, but it's so very accurate. How about here? Can I be here? No, I have to go through flames in order to do that. Through the fire and the flames. Tilt. I can get both, but that'll also leave me open to getting behind me. We're gonna be super aggressive about this. Hi, buddy. And there goes his right torso just entirely. I love heavy large lasers. Heavy large lasers are just so wonderful. 4 tons in order to get almost AC-20 damage. To be fair, that takes up basically your entire heatsink on a double heatsink engine, but still, oh, it's so good. Let's see, I want T-Bone! T-Bone can shoot from here, right? And we're gonna switch back to normal ammo. Yeah, we gotta build some distance here. Gotta get some movement away from the enemy. And unfortunately no jump jet, so I can't jump. Or I could go after you. I mean, that is an option. Which, wow, these... Oh, cause they're risk, not clan. Right. I was wondering why I was having accuracy. So I'm going to have to invest a little bit heavier, I think, in point defense systems. Mech is on fire. Do we want to? Yes, let's do it. I think we're going to have to get a little bit more SRM ammunition somehow crammed into this mech, just so we can handle the point-blank range. It's not... Like, it doesn't have clan LRM launchers, which makes it a little bit more difficult to do what we used to be doing to it. Do you just want to take a shot at somebody? 79, 79. Oh, if you hit him right in this leg, you could annihilate him. Or you could theoretically kill this guy. Oh, so many critical hits and not a kill. Alright, swoop in over here. You'll be in a cover and it'll be harder to hit you. Apollo also have shoot and scoot, which we're basically abusing to the best of our abilities. Shut off both of the small lasers. Shut off all 3 of them, may as well. And we'll plow every shot we've got into him. And there is an engine crit, and unfortunately we did not tear off his leg. However, he's not having a very good day, which is excellent as far as we're concerned. Keep everybody together. ECM bubbles. Deadfire ammo, good for close quarters brawl like here in the beginning. Yep. The Ignis was designed to ram buildings, fill them with fire, then gun down whatever ran out. I do admit to picking them on them because they were Stefan Amaris' favorite. Ah, good point. Much hate because of Stefan Amaris. And the Arctic cheat is boiling, but that's okay. Deadfires get like minus 30% range and accuracy penalty. Yeah, so they become a little bit difficult to work with. Raider says Starburst has so many memories, both good and bad ones. Really good ones, though. I don't remember which company it was, but there was this one time a surprise Atlas showed up on an assassinate mission, and the target was a fire starter. That was definitely Starburst. Because I remember that. That was super long, and we ended up getting into a long, involved drag-out brawl where the last target was a catapult. And I think we stole the catapult at the end of it. But yeah, that was a hell of a battle. Let's see. What are risks? What do you mean, Rogue? Oh, yeah, Republic Institute of Strategic Combat, the weapon designer. So that is who makes them, and they did a fairly decent job of designing them. Because they're deadly, and they hurt a lot of things. I'm going to slip over to the side of it. Oh, I can jump to the side of you. Haha. You can't stop me. Bounce! Out of the fire. Shut off the large laser? Oh, that'll take care of my heat problems in no time at all. Fire everything else. Unfortunately, you missed everything, which obviously not good, as I kind of wanted to knock you over and that was going to be fun. Exodus! You have streak LRMs. They're really, really cool, so why don't you make him hurt? And he's dead. He's just dead. And we've let the whole forest on fire to do it. So slip back even further. We're perfectly safe. Here comes the Ignis with even more of his fire. They're generally weapons that are experimental, powerful, but not refined enough to avoid occasional failures, some of which are catastrophic. Some. That is a very, very interesting sum you've added in there. I'll get around behind you. I may as well. That way I have a chance of splattering over onto the side that you're actually incredibly weak to. Everything on! Yeah, cook it. Love this little buzzsaw. Does so good. This was one of the best things we ever did. When you exit his command said to make him hurt, that didn't feel no pain. Oh, good point. Very good point. You're going to be boiling a bit, which really sucks because you have ammunition on board, and I cooked you last round, which gives you a 10% chance of dying. That's not good. That is what we call very bad. You betcha. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Emergency shutdown I'll accept, as long as you didn't blow up. Okay, Exodus, just hang out while we get everybody sort of reset and refreshed. So, get all the heat back under control, get all the mechs from, you know, lighting on fire. I have noticed that in this patch, the fire is much less voracious as it used to be. Fire used to be, like, all-consuming. The moment you lit any part of the forest on fire, within just a couple of rounds, you were dealing with a full-on ecological disaster.
You can fry an egg in here.
Yeah, well, you should have thought about that before I ordered you to go light that mech on fire. That mech, of course, being your mech. So, we will now pull ourselves out of the fire and get ourselves back under control. His Kit Fox not having a double heatsink kit is so painful. Alright, we're just going to brace up here. We'll be perfectly fine. Nobody can touch us anyway. So just get us under the ECM umbrella. Nobody will ever be able to see us as long as we're under here. And we can sit here while we chill out the Kit Fox, and then we'll start moving as a group to try and take on whoever that happens to be. Alright, everybody's ready to go.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, more or less. By the time the Kit Fox gets to the target, he should be under his heat controls.
I've got your back.
Arctic Cheetah shall rush on forward. Get that sensor system going on there. And you can follow up with the Locust, which is, I don't think, quite as fast as the Arctic Cheetah, but that's, I think, by design. Mainly so we could cram in other weapons like them Streak LRMs, which are proving to be one of my favorite weapons right now in the Lance. Although, I have to admit, the Heavy Large Laser, it's really hard to beat Heavy Large Laser in terms of favorite weapon in a Lance. So, Down Access on YouTube, yeah, fire spread and heat depends on biomes now. They spread a little faster on desert, basically die out in tundra. Well, that's cool. I didn't know they could do that. There's so many awesome things that they're currently looking at. LA recently teased a picture of having 2 lances deployed in combat, which is really cool. But apparently it's still buggy because, like, it'll literally, like, eat one of your mechs, so it disappears. Which, obviously, not ideal. But the very fact that they've managed to crack that is just phenomenal. Because that means we're going to start being able to really get interesting stuff going on. Oh, we've got a Falcon. I'm not sure what a Falcon is. I don't think I've ever heard of one, but we're going to go after him and we're going to kill him. So the one problem with the Kit Fox is the Kit Fox just became much closer ranged. We'll have to work on that, modify our tactics slightly to keep it a little bit more of a longer range brawler, or manage to cram in another couple tons of ammunition, which I'm not quite sure where we can put them. I'll try... Now, let's just go nuts about it. Large lasers to on. 2 energy. Huh, he's a 20-tonner. And there goes his arm. So the one problem that I have just realized is that he's going to attempt to escape now, because we've managed to tear off an arm, of which he had 2. Come back here, you coward. Oh, he's got PPCs. They've got to be light PPCs. I'm not all that worried about him right now. Apollo! Apollo! Get over here. You have things to do. Streak got a point in mech, but rack 5, then upgrade to rack 10 and finish on rack 20, my personal goal. Racks are pretty cool. There's no denying that one. Just because it's like, hey, let's take the coolest thing in the game, those of course being autocannons. Fire! Hey, he hit! Good job. Let's take the coolest thing in the game and then make it spin, because spinning is much cooler. And if you get that joke, then you are a true fan of many excellent science fiction things. Let's go see what he's doing. Oh, it's back up to us. Give me Punisher. Punisher, break his legs. I want you to break his legs. He's been slagging off too much. We need to send a message. Okay, up close and personal, breaking leg times. You managed to miss. You did acquire him on the target, so I have to give you some credit for that. But still, you managed to miss, which is unforgivable. T-Bone or Exodus? Let's get Exodus in, because Exodus is, frankly, more reliable damage, because he'll only shoot when he shoots. He hit nothing, so he did not fire. The streaks were unable to get a lock, and therefore did not fire. That is the message you get in Mech or in whatchamacallit, Mech HQ when you fire streaks and they don't get anything. I've only ever used streaks once, and that was a pair of streak 2s on some armored car scouts that I used. And his gem jet has been destroyed, but he's going to try and now escape, which is going to be unfortunate. It's a good trick spitting. Nah, Laurendale's got it. Yep, it's Stargate reference from their 200th. Was it 200? From one of their special episodes where they had puppets, and General Hammond does make it spin. Why isn't it spinning? Spinning is so much cooler than not spinning. And you know what? Puppet General Hammond is right. Let's fire. And his jump jet's destroyed. His gyro has been critted quite badly. And now it's time for Punisher to finish him off, because that's what Punisher does. It's time to end him. You are gone, sir. Oh, just eliminated. Gone. Does not exist anymore. That's an old Starlink design, though the clans had them early on. PPCs, a pair of small lasers, an AMS, and 30-tonner. That looked like I thought it was a 20-tonner. So we have successfully finished him off, no longer having to worry about anything that he's going to throw at us anymore. So that's 2 missions down with nearly flawless performances from everybody. The Streak LRMs are soon, well, have soon become very near and dear to my heart, and the fact that they are so good, I don't have to waste ammo anymore. They just get to be amazing. Contract payment increased by 25%, which brought us from just under 800,000 to just under 900,000. So we'll take the additional 100,000 Z-bills. Well, 74,000. No, that's a drop cost. We got a lot of cash. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Alrighty, so that'll put us back up above. We'll be over 1 million, which will keep us in the black for a little while longer. Oh, the disputed salvage. Can I trade in this Falcon for, say, the mask, the active... Wait, what? So in exchange for the Shadowcat, the Viper, and the one part of the Falcon, they were willing to give me 11 masks, an active probe 2, 2 Starlight FCSs, and then a pair of machine guns. What? Who? How did you get all this stuff? We'll accept it just because we get +5 rep, but also because we only have one item which we don't get to choose anyway, so we may as well get the Falcon. But jeez. Yeah, take it. I don't have an option. It's not we picked all cash on this one, so it's one random piece of salvage. We couldn't have picked anything anyway. But yeah, they were willing to hand over 11 masks in exchange for a broken Shadowhawk part. Wow. And all we got was this lousy Falcon. Oh, the pain. It's good, but it's still the pain. Because we didn't have a choice. Oh, here's 11 masks. You've got that right finger on that Shadowhawk. Please, 11 masks. Just take it and leave. We'll give you anything. It's like, that has got to be like some Star Colonel's personal favorite mech or something. Because, dear God, that was ridiculous. And then the pair of machine guns thrown in just because they have to be somewhat ridiculous. Here's a pair of machine guns. We didn't feel that 11 masks was sufficient to show how interested we were in this part, or the Starlight fire control system. Here's a pair of machine guns. Surely machine guns will interest the mercenaries to that level. So, that was lovely. That's great. They were taunting you because they knew... Good point. Dynok knew that, yes, they knew that we had negotiated for crap and like, you know what, just promise him the battleship. Yeah, tell him that we'll take that off the board and we'll hand over one of our Star League Arrow warships. That'll be great. The machine guns because screw you. Exactly, Ravenov. Alright, so we are up to 1 day repair on most of our stuff, right? Yeah, 1 day repair on all of them. So we do have to actually spend 2 days, which is unfortunate. 1, 2, and stop. We'll try and field the B team on this one. Because I feel like the B team are not getting enough representation. They're cool people too. They work hard. They're a part of this organization as well. Clearly, they have to have a voice. I will take... Aggressive negotiations is another... I could take it for pure stuff. It's 2 of 9, but it is only offering me 277,000, which is not a lot. I mean, I don't really desperately need that cash. Oh, one man's art. I love one man's art, but it generally has been difficult lately. Swift reclamations, a capture base. Ooh, straight up battle for 2 of 9. What happened to all the battles that provided 3 of 14, or 3 of 13, or however many battles used to give? After all that contract ever be like, we even got the Falcon scrap. Well bargained and done, eh? Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. Part of the thing is contract payout also is like an idea of what you're going to be fighting, so don't you know. That was a strange. Hey guys, we are living. Governor, no, please take the thing. We are honored yet that you help us. Yeah. Alright, so I think I want to take a supply lines just because it's straight up battle. And it's decent amount of cash, but I need stuff. Like a lot of stuff. And I also need like a fire starter. B team, you're out. Everybody step out for a moment. Oh wait, no, I keep forgetting. I don't have a B team. Hiring hall. Okay, do we hire Popo or do we hire Ronin? Or do we hire Bearclaw? Bearclaw, because Bearclaw's never been with us before, I think. Let's go check to see what abilities they've got. He's military brave command, so he's got another command pilot. And MacWarrior Popo is Tech, military, merchant, mech warrior. He's missing his next stat. I mean, he's missing one of his fifth stats. Like, seriously, where is a creature from the abyss that will conquer everything? And Ronan has military, gladiator, which is useful, lucky, and dependable. Ooh, that's really good. Like, all of these are really good. I'm hiring you. Ronan, welcome back to the team. It's been a while. Glad you could join us for this one. Hopefully you can kick some butt, take some names. So the donut eater, or the runnet. Do you not know who Popo is? He is far too dangerous. Let's see how we want to do this. I'd like to give you Shoot and Scoot. Shoot and Scoot is stupid good. This is, of course, going to give you a Gunnery 3, but Shoot and Scoot is stupid good. I believe I made that point. Shoot and Scoot is worth 2 pips of, is worth 2 levels of Gunnery. Because you can stand still, shoot, and then move. Okay, so let's go deploy Ronan on a mission to do something. So we said we were going to take supply lines because it's a half skull. Fighting against Clan Coyote, the people we just were working with. Pull all the A-team off the front line because we're not working with them right now. Okay, so Arclight is going to shoot and scoot inside the Arctic Cheetah. Coach. What do I want to do with you? The Cougar, because the Cougar's probably not going to be sitting still. Although, small lasers could do that a lot. Coach will be in the Kit Fox, and Ronan will be in the Locust, because that way her terrible gunnery won't work against her too badly. Donak on YouTube says, it would be funny if too many pilots with the command experience gave you an event called Too Many Cooks in the Kitchen because they're arguing about who's in charge. Don't give people ideas. Do not give people ideas, Glass. If you mention that to people, people will do it, and then do we really want to deal with that? Do we really, really want to deal with that? Oh. Because then we don't need negative traits. We have a few, Klutz being one of them. Although, Klutz is currently broken, or at least from my experience it's broken. The last time I had Klutz, the pilot was able to get one of the piloting abilities for free, and we finally decided to take it, because, you know what, it was sitting there, it was broken, and I needed to level the gosh darn pilot up, so I figured, may as well actually look at it as a gift from the gods. So, that glitch was our reward. 2 of 9 priority salvage, 90,000 for 100 Sea-Bills. We can get a lot done here with this one. Without too much trouble, hopefully. So half skulls, however, have been very painful to us in certain circumstances, so we need to hopefully avoid getting too badly killed, as that can be, well, a sign of terrible, terrible things that happen. So we don't want the entire lance once again to get gutted, because that happened once before, and, well, it resulted in a Kit Fox that currently doesn't have a double heatsink kit, which we desperately, desperately need. Too many cooks. Don't give them ideas, Norman. They will absolutely do it if they think it's a cool enough idea, and I think it's a great idea. So if I think it's a good idea, it's probably a really good idea. Because clearly I am a fantastic judge of fantastic ideas. After all, that's why we're here, right? No, we're here because this game is amazing, and it's a lot of fun to play. It's also a lot of fun to watch, too. Swing on forward. We've got nothing on sensors. Ek will just sit there. That's okay. Coach, you are currently driving your Kit Fox. Please don't get yourself cored out like the last pilot did. And also stay at range behind things. Oh, I've been ambushed on this map way too many times. What do you think? Do you think there will be a reinforcement lance and turn this into an 8 versus 4? Because I'm kind of getting that feeling. It'll show up right over here, and then they shoot down from up here, and you gotta cross this river, and it's just, it's not fun. Verido also had one of his most fantastic battles, in my opinion, here. Way, way back. He got knifed in the back by some point-blank range mech. I don't think it was the Orion, but he ran into... Oh, no, it was a crab. It was a crab. It was a Genji. That, right. So, long time ago, Beradul was fighting over here, and he had a Genji that was fighting against him, and it was one of his first run-ins with a real excellent melee mech, and it just demolished half of his lance. It was amazing. Terrible accuracy, decent accuracy, also decent accuracy. So we'll hit the Pegasus, because the Pegasus has streak SRMs, and we don't want to deal with that.
Copy that.
Okay, here, not over there. Just saying. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Not this time. Let's see. We've got to kill that Pegasus before he gets on the move, because streak SRMs are painful, they're accurate, and they're painful, and we don't want to deal with it, and it's not fair. Coach, you're up. Coach is bringing the Kit Fox, and the Kit Fox has a line of sight on things. Can Kit Fox get a direct line of sight? It cannot. So it's going to stand out in the open, and it's going to use its launchers. 50% accuracy, 37% accuracy. Yeah, we can't pass up at 50%. Oh, wait, ferrets! Crap! Bombers, nuclear bombers, is what those things are. Kill them now. Have you seen Beradul's clip of nuclear fleet? I have not. I should at some point. I'm very, very far behind, mainly because it's difficult to keep up with him. He uploads every single day. Then again, so have I been lately, so I will not be able to maintain this schedule, by the way. After the first week of celebration of RogueTech coming out, we're going to go to a slightly different schedule than usual. So normally what we end up doing is we stream RogueTech, or we put up RogueTech on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and stream on Saturdays. And then we have Starfleet Command on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Well, all this week we've been putting out RogueTech every single day, and we've streamed like 4 or 5 times. So for me, this being a part-time thing, that is one hell of a space to keep up going. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be shifting over a little bit. 50%, so somebody's currently not being seen. And he's running away. Come back here. So we're going to be going back to a different schedule. It's not going back to the schedule that it used to be. What we've been talking about internally, by we, I mean Sprog and me, is that we're going to be changing to doing RogueTech 4 times a week, sort of emphasizing it a little bit more on the channel. Seriously, man? Seriously. That's what you did. You managed to jam everything. But yeah, we're going to be emphasizing RogueTech on the channel a little bit more. I do adore Starfleet Command, but we've been playing 15 seasons of it, so I think it can sort of take a little bit of a backseat compared to other things, especially since RogueTech is hilariously popular on this channel. Like, I think we went, like, up plus 80 subs or something over the past couple of weeks. Not over the past weeks, but in total, the whole bunch. So, RogueTech has been phenomenal for the channel. And also increasing our Twitch following, which went from like 5 people to 20-something, which is really cool. If we get enough people on Twitch, then we might be able to apply for partner status, and that would be very interesting. Although you need 50 people who are following you for a month. So that'll probably be a very long way in the future, but it's certainly something that we're kind of keeping on the radar. Eventually we would like to do it and move in that direction. So we'll be, yep, missed entirely. So we'll be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays will be RogueTech, and then Mondays and Fridays and Wednesdays will be Starfleet Command, and we're going to be trying to move up to streaming twice a week again. The twice a week streaming is probably not going to start until later next month, just because of a timing thing, and then hopefully we'll be able to move on and it'll be really fun, and everybody will have a great time and enjoy it. That's the hope anyway. Please die. You did not die, mainly because the large laser has missed again. You only had 200 subs when we first started watching you play Starfleet Command? Yeah, it's been a long road getting from there to here. Certainly it's been a long road, but our time, I think, is finally here. So I can see my dreams come alive again. I can touch the sky. And I'm not going to let that hold me back no more. I forget the rest of the lyrics, and we're going to stop making that joke. And if you get that joke, congratulations. Narrator making a good job on presenting the game. Thank you, Adam. Oh yes, and come melee me, haha, flea explodes. No, don't... I gotta go watch that. Lady A built a Flea 4 that has a fission engine rigged to explode, basically a walking bomb. Yeah, I have the nuclear weapons currently set to off, because I don't want to suddenly watch my lance disappear and suddenly lose like 18 episodes of progress. Although, if that's something that people really want, then come to the Discord and bug me about it. If you're not watching on YouTube, the Discord is in the Discord's in the description box down below. Sprog, if you're with us on that one, can you throw the Discord up on Twitch? If not, we're going to mess with that. Also, I'm going to be improving my Twitch setup, I suppose. I'm going to sort of make sure that I've got the little announcements and things when people follow and when their followership sort of cycles over. We're going to start being a little bit more serious about that. Twitch was always sort of a backup, but it has been presented to me that Twitch really should be more of the platform I should be focusing on a little bit. But we'll be continuing our YouTube episodes. Porthos approves all the Star Trek references tonight. Well, the last one was a Stargate reference, so I don't think we can quite say that. Let's swing the Arctic cheat over here. Oh, so good. Kill, please. Death. Come on, girl! Can you hit with the damn heavy large laser? That's why we put it on the thing. It's designed to hit targets and blow them up. Oh, I think she's got her controls inverted or something. She obviously doesn't know how Punisher has his mech set up, and so it's causing a problem because she's trying to get used to it. Have you ever tried to play with somebody else's control setup? It does not work out. Oh, we even got 2 full salvos out. She hit 2 27%. See, Ronin's making things happen out there. Former gladiator out in the middle of clan space. Cougar, you got a target. And mostly blitzed him up. Structure has been exposed. I think I have one more mech, the Kid Fox, right? Coach, bring the Kid Fox. Be in the cockpit. She's had that excuse before, or at least some pilot has. I think it was Ek who had the be in the cockpit the last time. So it does happen on occasion. And all the pain. Oh, the cougar eating fire again. It's been so long since the cougars had to eat fire like that. And you didn't move. Okay, now Coach has an opportunity to actually shine on this one, right? Coach, you're going to do it this time? You're going to absolutely murder him and destroy him in all ways? Okay, I see you tried, but apparently you only hit the crew compartment. That is not going to be sufficient to do the job. Where is that locust? It's hiding somewhere off in the distance, I'd imagine. Hey, he's coming back. He's decided that he actually has a heart, and he will duel to the death to protect the Pegasus. Gonna fire the cougar once again. Didn't manage to do a whole heck of a lot of damage. It's taking up a little bit of stability problems, but that's mostly due to the gravel.
Yes, Commander.
Ek, I want you to... Well, we're getting salvage for this mission, so really what I want you to do is not destroy everything. I know. Can you just do me that favor? Can you get right here? And that'll be great. And then that's not so great. So what you're going to do is this. Oh wait, you're not a multi-target. Never mind. You're not going to do that. You're just going to annihilate this. And there it goes. Gone. Just in the blink of an eye. The Pegasus does not exist. Let's see if we can't steal some stuff from the Locust. I'd like to rob it of everything. Ooh, do we core it? We need to try. Because if we don't core the Locust, then there's a chance we ruin all the stuff on the Locust. Get a sprint into his back. Yeah, that gets rid of our running bonus, but hey, we're going to have to work with it. Cook it!
Attacking from position.
Can you hit the broadside of a barn, maybe? Just perhaps give it a shot? Just try. If you try, maybe you'll succeed. Maybe you'll actually accomplish something. Streaks from medium range. Actually, it's really close range. Managed to hit with one. Tarek, we need Trip to talk to you. I think crew compartment just gives a penalty to initiative and possibly aim when it's crit. I really should look up all the effects one of these days. Well, I know what it should do, or at least I think I know what it should do in tabletop. It's just an area where infantry are kept. So it shouldn't be all that special, but apparently every single thing has it now. I've got to shoot you from a far enough distance away that my missiles will actually do some damage. Or getting close with, you know, the special weapons, but I'd prefer not to use... Ooh, don't hit... Okay, I'll be fair. The Arctic Cheetah hasn't been doing much, but please don't shoot at it. It's fragile, it has a lot of special equipment on board, and I can't afford to lose it. Okay, gonna be shooting at the Arctic Cheetah, but that's okay. Managing to do not a whole heck of a lot of damage. Phase 16, so are we cycling? No, apparently everybody else...
What do you need?
Yeah, just get behind it and kill it. That can't be that hard, right?
Let's move.
Just kill it.
All weapons, fire.
Please tell me what that was the center core.
Show 'em what
I mean, it
you
would have been nice to still hit double heatsink kit too, but... And shut off. But you know what? That's fine. That's what we were here for. Okay, so there should be some interesting equipment on that. Although I should have, now that I think back of it, I should have actually saved that center torso, because that center torso does have a double heatsink kit. Although I would have need to blow off the legs, and then that's just a... That's probably not going to happen, if I'm completely honest. Would have been nice, but a Locust is generally a little bit too weak in order to actually survive working to blow off legs. Made 15,000 on that once the drop costs were taken away. Arctic Cheetah took a little bit of damage. The Locust took none at all. Neither did the Kit Fox. And the Cougar ate fire to the face because Ek is sort of learning how to drive it. Okay. Oh, 18 threes. Thank you. I need those. A streak SRM 6s. Oh. And apparently a couple of Fusion Core 2s. There's no double heatsink kits, unfortunately. Just a whole bunch of double heatsinks. How much? I have no ATM. Yeah, we're taking ATMs, I think. Is that what I want to take, or do I want to take SRMs? SRMs are 1.3 tons, ATM tons. So yeah, so they're the same tonnage in terms of, so 8 damage, 8 damage. This fires 3, this fires 6. This one's 3 tons. This one is 1.5 tons and does better stuff. Do we have an overall campaign goal besides get rich, get mechs, get hot girls, of course, or hot boys, as the case may be? I think we want to eventually join a clan, and then we'll start invading people and conquering planets. 5,000 days is generally the end of things when we go to, although normally our stream campaigns will last until either we die or a save break happens. So yeah, we're going to grab the ATMs for sure. Those rocket launchers are jamming too many times, rather change the strong stuff. Conquering the inner sphere. SRMs would do more damage for more heat. I vote SRMs. Yeah, but the problem is the SRMs actually aren't doing more damage. They're doing the same damage. They're just doing more damage on a single hardpoint. So they both deal 8 damage. It's just this one's firing 6. So ATMs give me more accuracy from various ranges and gets to ignore a whole bunch of other things. So +1 accuracy for this weapon, +1 when firing directly, and -1 evasion. So they have a built-in Artemis, basically. Whereas a Streak SRM is 1 accuracy from this weapon, 1 pip ignored, and Streak will only fire when everything hits. Repel a clan. This is the clan campaign, Adam. We don't repel the clans. We fight for them. ATMs. Plus, I need to, I think, rebuild my commando. I've returned to the anesthetic lead back to power by eating clearance space and then clan space. That might be a bit of a lofty goal. Oh, you jerk. We even got the ammo for it, you... Whoever assigns the random salvage needs to be fired. Seriously? Seriously. The two things that I was hoping to get, out of all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there were 15 items on this list. 15. We got 9 of them. And both of our streaks ended up not coming to us. I had so much hope. I was like, you know what? I'll say no, but then I might get it. And you never know. So I suppose in the end, I do think the ATMs are the better choice. They are more accurate, which is kind of important, and they weigh the same. Well, not the same, but firing 3 is 1.5 tons versus an streak SRM6 is 3 tons. So the tubes are the same weight. The damage is the same per missile, but I can use ATMs from farther out range. I just love the idea of creating a superpower within the deep periphery. Yeah, I think that's what the Tortuga campaign is half starting to try and do. Although the Tortuga pirates are doing all of their work, and I'm just sort of like sitting over here on training wheels on a tricycle trying to catch up. Like, hey, I'll get Howell's heroes to a point where I can actually fight the war. In the meantime, I watch when the combat updates come up, and it's like, Tortuga has seized this. Tortuga has seized this. It's like, you go, guys. You guys are awesome. Someday we will earn enough reputation in order to join you guys and start kicking butt and killing other people, but that day is not today. It looks like Clan Barak is losing stuff. Not cool for Clan Barak. 23,000 for the next 3 days. Most of that is a cougar, obviously. Although a 3-day repair is not too terrible. We'll get that done in relatively short order. Manage the tasks. And yeah, 2 days just because of the cougar. Urban Mech is 4 days away. It'll be 3 days away by the time we're done. So let's go. Roll on time. 1, 2. Do I need any more mech pilots? No, that's everybody. So we only had to spend 2 days. So the barracks is once again ready with the A-team. So we can go make sure they're kitted up. Apollo has nothing. Exodus doesn't need anything. Punisher needs nothing. And T-Bone needs nothing. So we now have the A-team, though, who has slightly better abilities. Most of them are dual 5s, at least by this point. So we can take something a little bit higher. Although 1.5 skill high? Not sure if that's what we want to try. Although one man's art is really good generally because you can skimp it, and 3 of 13 for 445. Oh, let's try it. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff, man. The stuff. I'll pull off the B team. I wish I could set them up like specific teams so I could just say A team in, B team in. Exodus, you go inside the Kid Fox, was it? No, T-Bone's Kid Fox. Exodus, get in your Locust. Don't confuse me like that. There we go. Everybody back on. Yes, I know the Cougar is 0.1 tons underweight. Come on. We need to do something about that just to make sure that the message goes away. I know! Can I add on, like, just 0.106 tons worth of, like, cosmetic gear? Like, give it wings or something? Because that'd be cool. A Cougar with wings? Wouldn't that be pretty badass? Or a Superfly paint job. You know, just something crazy. With pinstriping. Oh, that's another thing this game desperately needs, is give us more control over the paint kit. You can pick from 3 colors and a certain number of patterns. Can I draw on the mech? No. Well, that kind of sucks. You'd think they'd try and give us more customization on that. I'm not quite expecting MechWarrior Online levels of customization or more, but I can dream someday. No, it's perfectly alright. Plus, half the time you can't even see them all that clearly. Although, now that we have the spinny mech thing in the mech bay, which is fantastic, and I have no idea why it's not in the base game, it gives you much more impetus to just look and admire the beauty of your mechs as they spin on by. Just add giant fuzzy dice. Yes, to the outside, too. Tarek, you not have a tactic pilots. Those are useful. Sensor lock gives you from 5 to 20% accuracy. Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. Tactics pilots aren't super useful at this point of the game. I'd rather have Shootin' Scoot. So Shootin' Scoot is super useful. It's a full plus 5% accuracy bonus, just because you don't have to move. So we'll probably bring one of the B team pilots and raise them up to be attacked. Actually, no, we do. Who is it? Coach or somebody? So they're moving in that direction. But yeah, most of the A team is not, I don't believe. Alright, we're here. We're heavily armed in firepower. Get used to it. What's this map? This is an interesting one. Alright, Punisher. Time for the Punisher. No, you're not going to jump. You're going to run. You're going to run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm not your bad man. You're forgetting painting a custom paint job is clearly a lost SLDF technique.
I hear ya.
Clearly. Oh, let's go. Keep running forward. Get everybody together. Keep us all in the electronic countermeasures. Super critical to keeping your entire lance safe, sound, and under protection. Oh, this Cougar is quite nice. I wish I could mount a Gauss rifle on it, though.
Ready.
I want to mount a Gauss rifle on basically any mech I ever drive. Why? Gauss rifles are awesome. 15 damage. Okay, not 15 damage in this, but 15 damage. You can headshot things. It's great.
I've got your back.
Arctic Cheetah. And I swear, I can say Arctic. That's not a problem. I'm just doing it for fun effect. Hi, we've got a helicopter, which I think hasn't moved. Yellowjack got a trebuchet. A trebuchet LG, so it's a special trebuchet, which I'd totally like to shoot. I'm gonna kill the Centaur, because it's here. Oh, but you're sitting still. No, but you have no chance to hit. Arctic Cheetah, kill the Centaurus! Hey, it's gone. So, 1 down, 2 to go. That we can see. Probably 1 more. Maybe we want to shoot down that Yellowjacket before it can actually do anything, though. Large laser. Okay, good thing it didn't hit the cheetah. Because that needs to be protected. We need to get the Cougar up here to provide protection. Oh, it's a Raptor. More large lasers. Okay, we've got 2 large lasers. This is a problem. That's reinforcements. That means the second lance. Unless, you know, they figured out a way to actually get stars in this thing. And a Cronus 55-tonner.
Need something?
Oh, Cronuses are cool. I mean, I don't have any, but Cronuses are pretty cool. Run up over here. Not under ECM protection. That is unfortunate. I'm going to shoot at you because any damage I can do is important. Oh, we managed to hit quite a few times. Good. If I can kill you, that'd be great. Speaking of Gauss, Yellowjackets are standard Gauss platforms. Oh, you don't say. I didn't know that. Mainly because I'm not super familiar with client vehicles. Okay, let's kill it. Let's kill it quick. 75 damage at a range of 750 meters is awesome. And the awesome ammo does not explode. Ah, yes. Joys and joys. I can't get a direct line of sight. If I gotta sprint forward, what are we looking at? The same, so we're just gonna walk. Walk it!
Roger.
And streaks!
Target missed.
Nothing. Streaks did not fire. Nova or Stormclaw are also nice platforms for that. Yeah, we're gonna have to avoid as much damage as possible. I mostly wanted to shoot it because, you know, bombs. But, hey, lots of force. Got a Jenner 1R as well. So, we've got a lot coming our way, and we want to get out of this water as soon as possible to do something about that. Please give me a direct line of sight. There we are. Yeah, Skid Fox. Target with your special risk weaponry. Fire.
Firing everything I've got.
Just kill it, please. 1 in 30. Good job. Barracks units for lost test. Hold the phone. What? So somebody's got a rack. And they fired it 5 times. Because they're cool. What am I dealing with? Is that you? Did this Yellowjacket fire a rack 2? Rack 5 maybe? There's a lot of shots and I'm not super comfortable about it. Can somebody explain to me who just tried to kill me? In very deadly fashion. Yeah, you gotta get out of the fire. I don't know if I can actually see... Oh, there I can. There it is. And we'll lose sight after that. Oh, it's -1 accuracy on this gosh darn thing.
Aye, aye.
We're in the fire, but that's okay. Shut off the air. Shoot everything.
Copy that.
Oh, he loves to kill with the large laser. He does it every single time. Yeah, rack is right.
I'm too damn.
There's a rack variant of the Yellowjacket? So we killed the Gauss variant, now we got the rack variant to worry about. Thank you. Who designed this? Alright, the Trebuchet LG has shown up and has fired a whole bunch of shots and managed to get quite a few on the Arctic Cheetah, which is not cool. We need to put a stop to that right away. Technically, if you fire a rack 5 times, you are many things, but cool should no longer be considered one of them. What do you mean? If you can fire a rack 5 times, you are a badass. There is no denying this. This is a known fact of the universe. Oh, he's got an anti-missile defense system. Oh no. Don't. Don't defend against my missiles. They are important to kill you. Is this... So that's the... 2 target zones? Huh, interesting. Apollo!
What's up, boss?
I need you to kill people. Can you do that? Can you just wipe people out, all of them?
Double time.
Good. Fire!
Aye, aye.
Lots of fire. Structure exposed. That's an excellent thing to see. So once we kill it, we'll be feeling a lot safer. Although once we also kill the Yellowjacket, I'll be feeling even more safe. Trebuchet is the MechWarrior Online hero version? Is it the one that people used to mount MRMs onto the chest for and basically use it as a small, the quick draw, the Ivy? Fire! He fired nothing. That's okay. That's why we designed this mech. Jeez, we got a lot coming far away. Stop shooting the Arctic cheetah! That's not cool! Because you should be damn it. Alright. What else we got here? What do we got here? I really need to kill you. Also, you're not moving, which just makes you the easiest target in the universe. I just need to, you know, actually get to you not moving. Incoming missile. Oh, so many missiles have hitting us, and they're doing 10 damage apiece, which is telling me that there's a lot of pain there. With the Rack 5 after the 5th shot, you see this guy after recoil. But it's working, isn't it? Maneuver off to the side. 40% accuracy, even closer. Would oh, that's so good. That's really, really good accuracy. It's 50%. But it's gonna leave me incredibly exposed. Do it!
On my way.
I shouldn't be risking this much. Risking this much is being dumb.
Locked on target.
Hey, you hit. Good job. Alright, so we need to get the other electronic countermeasure up there, which means Apollo needs to get his butt in gear. He needs to shift his rear in gear, sir. Can I see that? I can. He hasn't moved. And the Locust is going to be up front. This seems to me like a bad idea. So, yeah, if that was the Kid Fox, maybe. But it was not the Kid Fox. Apollo, get up there. You get your whiny Viper driving pilot butt up there. Alright, what do we got? Oh, that's why we need to get a Viper. That is the true reason why we need to get a Viper. Because seriously, how can Apollo be driving anything other than a Viper? And there goes the engine. He had an XL. Lovely. This is exactly what I want to say. Close combat, MPL streak, standard SRMs, and an AMS mount, XL engines, so it's a side torso kill on the TVTLB. Thank you for that, Talno. I read it right after we killed it. But the information is always welcome and, you know, to a certain extent required, otherwise we're going to die. The Cronus is here. It's not actually a Hunchback. I don't know why they're using a Hunchback. Honestly, I probably would have used a Shadowhawk for the model for the Cronus instead. But that's a personal thing. The Cronus is an odd bird. In more ways than one. I can see you. I saw a side angle. There it is. You're going to do that. Do you know why? Because there's a potential you could kill this guy. Not him. Not him. Not even him. But him. Oh, I'm so angry that you're jammed right now. SRM? No. LRML. Fire everything! L, it hit. MML-10 unjammed. Good job. You're probably going to get shot at by a Rack 5, so just be aware of this fact. And sort of come to terms with it. AMS is not quite popular in RogueTech? Really? It's amazing. It's stupid amazing. Some players put on mech, but AI got few. I thought the AI had a ton. In fact, I actually went through when I was starting to download RogueTech because it released, and the day before when they announced that it was going to be releasing on Friday of last week. And I went through and reread the beginner's guide. The beginner's guide is like, yeah, missiles suck because everybody's mounting AMS. So did they pull that away or how's that working now? Phase 15. Let's see how the enemy is going to respond. Please just Pirate Hunter, I'm not super worried about. The Jenner, it's a 1R, so it's not super bad. The Raptor over here has a large laser for sniping, and the Cronus is a 55-ton mech, and it's really hard to make a 55-ton mech bad. The makers of the Shadowhawk 2H managed to succeed in this difficult task, but yeah, the Cronus is an old tech version, -3M, still effective though, it wasn't built stupid either way. Yeah, we actually got a Cronus in, we actually got two Cronuses in our Mech HQ game, which is the only reason why I know anything about it. Because, like, hey, let me roll to see what things we're going to manage to steal from this repair facility. And two Cronuses came up and was like, huh, that's pretty cool. And the large lasers from the Raptor. This Kid Fox is just tanking all the fire thanks to all the electronic warfare around it. Not because... Oh, we did a really good job on this one. I would like the Arctic Cheetah to kill it. Because so far he's killed everything else. Yeah, that'll do. Ooh, I shouldn't have the Arctic Cheetah try and do it. Gonna do it anyway. Hi, buddy. ER medium's on. Yes, I'm gonna cook it. Fire! He loves to kill with the large laser. He really does. He's managed to nail two mediocrely difficult shots on planes using that heavy large laser. I swear he's practically a rifleman at this point. Let's get the Cougar on the roll towards the enemy. We're gonna just keep the effort going forward. Can I get a direct line of sight? That'll do. I can see the Jenner now. You're easy to hit. You're also easy to hit, and you're on the side. You are not so easy to hit. Eliminate the Jenner from the fight, maybe? Or do I fire at you? No, you still have enough evasion. Give me the Jenner, please. Let's just take him out of the fight. He's an old tech version. He's not all that dangerous. I mean, you don't want a Jenner on top of you, but he's not super dangerous. You, on the other hand, can probably be knocked over by this, so I'm going to give it a shot. Yes, there's the unsteadiness that I was looking for. Shift this Kid Fox back over to the side. And Exodus! Exodus, you cannot actually knock people down, but you're gonna do a pretty gosh darn... Oh, what? No, you have streak LRMs. Never mind. You don't have MMLs. For some reason I was like, hey, you have streak LRMs. Shift up here, same accuracy, it'll be fine. 50%, and hit him with a couple of missiles. Just so he understands what he's dealing with. That Jenner is worse than old, it's literally primitive. This is true. Oh, he's got a pirate LRM 10, no wonder he stopped shooting it. If we could decal these, we'd have put Fly Swatter on the laser mount. Oh, that's not a bad idea. And Cougar eating some rockets. And there will be no more missiles coming from this guy ever again. Especially when you put an Agile ECM or finally a War Suite. Yeah. Amos tends to be on advanced units, so it depends on how hard missions you're taking. ECM make more for the buck than ECM, yeah. Punisher, you are up, although you are kind of cooking a little bit, and I'm somewhat concerned about it. Not hugely, if I'm honest, but ER medium to laser to off to get me back under the heat. Tap him.
Affirmative.
Hey, structure exposed, because heavy large lasers are amazing. Exodus, can you... I'm so tempted to just try and flatten the building with the past couple of rounds of shooting, but I've been avoiding that temptation. Mainly because he's got an open center torso. Fire! Oh, good hits. Gyro crit as well. Please let me move before this Cronus. I want to move before this Cronus so I can knock him over. On top of the building. No, the Cronus is moving, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be jump jetting off the building. Or standing still. Standing still would be ideal. But I kind of wish... No, Jenner's moving at 14. We don't know... Oh, the pirate got to move first. Ha ha ha, there's a chance.
I'm showing minor damage.
T-Bone's up with all the MMLs. Yes. We get to knock him to the ground.
Moving to position.
Give me a shot on Cronus, please. He's going down. Did I not... What? Did I not select my MMLs? I only selected one? Are you kidding? I feel very dumb. At least jumping means he stays unstable. If he stands still, then he'll be easy pickings too, so there'll be that. But he did just shoot. He managed to miss with his large laser, which then set fire to things. And he flies! Aggressively. Apollo.
Yes, Commander.
He's no longer unstable, per se, but, you know, he's somewhat vulnerable. Let's get in with the buzzsaw. Hi, buddy. Ooh, I didn't turn enough. Well, buzzsaw him down. And there goes his leg, and I think he's dead. Yep, Jenner's out of the field. So we're down to the pirate, the Cronus, and the Raptor and back. Okay, Locust 2C has shoot and scoot, so that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to... Maybe not. We got to get a direct line of sight of that. Otherwise, there's no point. There's no point to living. So we got over here. The mech is on fire. Luckily, it only has 2 Streak LRM5, so who gives a crap? Hit him! Oh, please tell me that knocked him over. Please tell me that was enough for the knock. No, we gotta hit him again. And the Raptor shooting over towards the Cougar. Okay, we can take that. We're here for that. We accept that. And T-Bone! Okay, T-Bone, make sure all your missiles are on. And give me a gosh darn line of sight on that Cronus. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, here's your motivation. You gotta hit him once. Hey, that'll do. Okay, so he should be on his back now, right? Fall over. Thank you. You are stressed, you're freaking out, and now you're on your back, and you're about to die. Hopefully. Initiative, lost his evasion. How many pilot injuries does he have left? 3 of 4. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. Punisher. It's time for you to take aim and prepare to shoot. Oh, should have fired the medium laser too. Try to get greedy. And then you're gonna scoot. Get right on over here. Because you're going to go start fighting the other sniper out there. So, unfortunately, the hunter is not dead. The medium laser would have finished him off. One was a jam, but after the jam, he braced, negating instability. At least a player would do that. You'd think that. But I have seen players make very odd decisions. So the AI tried to figure out exactly how it wants to fight and decided it's just going to fire everything at a Locust. Which, to be fair, Locusts generally will die easy. Luckily for us, our Locust is just a little bit more... I don't want to say aggressive, but it is designed to tank some damage here. Alright, let's shoot this guy. Do we core him? Oh, what? He has no special gear on board. We're not going to core him. We're going to try and uncore him. 38 for 19, 50, but his center torso is at 25. How much armor do you get here? Nah. We're going to try and see if we can't steal his stuff. Fire everything! Yeah, that didn't work as well as planned, I'm gonna be honest. So we are cooking a little bit, but we're down to just the pirate guy who is almost dead, and a little bit of a sniper battle that will occur over there. Apparently he didn't move. Exodus, would you like to kill? He has a great hunger to destroy. And he did not accomplish that task, apparently. Oh, no, he did. It just took a delayed moment.
Talk to me.
It was like in all those films where you cut through the enemy and then suddenly it waits for a moment and then they explode into a fountain of blood.
Affirmative.
So he is clearly that good. That is how powerful that locust is. Fire everything.
Giving him everything
Oh, I think he drilled a little bit with that one. So structure exposed, and he's not having a good day. T-Bone! Oh, we've got some electronic countermeasure that we need to counter. So let's get on the move as fast as we can. We're going to steal the stuff on our way through. The mech is on fire, which is obviously not great. And we're not going to shoot anything because, one, the mech is on fire. And two, because I don't want to risk the overheat meltdown terribleness that can happen with the risk stuff. We will shut off the pulse laser, get our heat back under control, and lob a couple of missiles his way. So he is suffering now. The secondary asset has been stolen. Punisher, would you like to be incredibly aggressive on this guy? Let's go. ECCM mode has been engaged. And now we will take aim. And do I cook? That's light tag? No, I need the heavy large laser on. Right. Oh, it's still trying to calculate my heat. You know what? Just shoot everything.
Confirmed.
Unfortunately, you missed while shooting everything, which, yeah, not ideal. I'm going to slip out over here so that you don't get to touch me.
Roger.
We'll return later on.
Dom 2
This is why we did that. We ran away to make it harder for him to actually get accurate shots. He didn't really move all that much, so we've got that going for us. Sprint over in this direction to give me a line of sight. It's obstructed, sure, but we're working on it. Yes, we're going to steal the asset with a locust, so there's that going for us. Fire your missiles!
No luck.
Or don't, as the case may be. T-Bone! T-Bone can stay just outside of the range. 40, it did say 40%, but now it says 16, so we're going to shield again. Apollo, forward, sir. Get on top of him and prepare to hurt him in all sorts of lovely ways. Can't activate his electronic countermeasure because you got to do that before you move. Okay, we could leave if we wanted, but we're not. We're going to kill everybody. That's why we came.
The secondary asset.
Are you kidding me? That's a head hit. Good job. Excellent job, even. That was perhaps the bestest job you ever could have done in the history of good jobs. So I have to give you credit for that.
Failed to connect.
I'm irritated with you about it, but I have to give you credit for it. Turn on your ECCM. We're just going to be super aggressive about this because this guy's a jerk. Drop into the water, let the heat sink cool it. We're working on it. And buzz.
See how you like this.
How are you so evasive? You have to have one heck of a warfare suite going on here.
God, this heat.
Because you are currently countering my electronic countermeasures in ways that I am not pleased with. 56% according to this. And it was the truth this time.
Firing everything I've got.
And we've managed to break into his arm. So one of his streak SRMs has been critted, which will make it less accurate. But there is a distinct lack of, electronic countermeasure, which is, super helpful in ways.
Copy that.
Keep coming back up here and boil this sucker. That's why we boiled that sucker. Because by blowing up his foot, we clearly annihilated the entire mech. Don't ask me how, but we did it. So unfortunately, one of our pilots is now injured for like 12 days. T-Bone needs a doctor. He does indeed. He's been split just a little bit. Ain't so great. But hopefully we'll manage to get him once again back intact because, random headshots. Or maybe your pilots are just cross-eyed. This could be the problem. We can't rule it out just yet because our medbay doesn't actually have the optometrist module in there, so we have no idea. Some guys say they have glasses. Some guys say they need glasses. We don't really know. Could be a thing. We'll have our scientists investigate it. So good kills on everybody except for T-Bone, who didn't kill anything and then got injured for 15 days. Good job there, buddy. But we did manage to pick up a good, decent number of mech kills, and this was a fairly large. We're getting 3 of 13 priority salvage. So, Raptor parts. Could grab an AMS. ER large laser blaze fire. So this is 50 damage for 36 heat. A 20% jam chance on a laser. Is that just the way the blazers work in this game? Or is it not actually a blazer? Extended range large... Oh, so it's just an ER large laser. So, increased range, but generate more heat. Laser weapons are lightweight, do not require ammo, but run very hot. Blaze fire laser, increased damage, but a chance to jam. So he goes from 40 to 50 damage, and then it gets a 20% chance of not working. I kind of put that under the category of bad things. Let's see, flamer, large lasers. Yeah, he goes from 40 to 50. I'd rather get two large lasers than compared to that. Medium pulse, machine gun heavies, mine dispensers, MML risks. Thank you, and thank you. It was a rack 5, so that was terrifying. And an Angel ECM. That'll probably be what we take. Not gonna lie, that's probably what we're gonna be doing with Cursed Photons jamming up the optics. 55-ton max first phase. There's such good kit here, though. There's risk gear to be had. And endosteel. We don't need endosteel, but it's to be had. Internal combustion engines, but no XLs. Primitives. Heatsink, 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 but no doubles. Nor double heatsink kits. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Stealth gear. I love stealth gear. Stealth gear is so fun. HMG ammo, LRM Deadfire. Oh. Sorry, but I think the Angel's better, isn't it? All ammo, LRM, Thunder, Augmented. Augmented Thunder ammo. That's a level of fun right there. Streak SRM, ammo SRM, Inferno rounds. Can I shove Inferno rounds into an MML? Oh. I assume an energy weapon that can jam has adjustable lenses and motors that can move the lenses are what jams. Yeah, but I wanted to be facetious about it because I thought it was somewhat amusing. So, oh, that's a rough sell. We've got 2 more Risk MMLs, which weigh 3 tons for 10 tubes. I mean, it weighs as much as an SRM-6, and you shove out another 4 missiles at any range. Assembly tends to overheat, thus a jam chance, as it won't fire at that point. Yeah. Oh, I'm now so very much torn. Do I have an Angel ECM suite? I do not. I wish I could check the current ECM system that I have. Gotta go MML-10s? Yeah, because they're Risk. They weigh nothing. They're made of smoke and oakum. A Bloodhound probe is not terrible. By not terrible, I mean it is pretty good. Oh, do I have to drop that? Drop 1 MML? I don't know. I really don't know. Wait, what was the thing that we were thinking about getting? The stealth armor? Oh no, it was the Deadfire. And the Inferno rounds. Oh, the Inferno rounds. If you have access to MML, well, why would you ever mount SRMs? Because these are Risk MML launchers, so they are very, very special. So they're much lighter than normal MMLs would be. To read what I wrote so many months ago, Risk engineers took an interest in the mercenary-created MML systems and tried to adapt them for a more high-tech battlefield. Applying weight-saving technology similar to the LBX autocannons allowed them to increase volley sizes. So, basically, you get MML-10s for the same weight as an SRM-6. So. But yeah, they also then have that 50% jam chance, which doesn't start being reduced until you get up to Gunnery 5. So, 15% chance to jam, but still. MMLs firing Endersphere LRMs have a minimum range, which is why having SRMs for close combat is very handy. Also, this right here is an Inferno SRM. This thing could deal 50 heat damage to somebody if every single shot hit. Which, you know, that's really kind of speaking to me to a certain way. Augmented Thunder, I'm not super thrilled about it if I'm completely honest. I mean, it's 2 mines, 6 mine radius. Cool. I've never had a lot of luck with mines. I've tried to use them. It hasn't been super useful. Note the +4 accuracy and the ignore on the Artemis 3s. We have an Artemis 3? What? Did I miss this? This is part of the reason I'm going slowly through this. Or is it part of the thing? No, you can just put whatever you want on it. The plus accuracy and evasion ignore on the Artemis. Did I? LRM Deadfire, Augmented Thunder. Cannot be fired flying. 4 mine damage, 33% chance to trigger mine, 6 mine field radius. Feeling foolish here, because I don't see anything to do with Artemis 3. Sensors, basic, primitive, nope, none there. Oh, duh. Don't you need the ammunition to make it work? +1 accuracy for direct fire attacks, provide +1 evasion pips, ignore for missile weapons. Copper controls. I thought you needed the missiles to make this work. Does it just work with anything? Because if so, then yeah, that's great. So, this is quite the mod. Oh, you better believe it, Dagger. This is one hell of a mod. So it improves basically everything. So, need a quick answer on this one. Can I use the Artemis 3 with... Artemis 2 and 3 work with anything? Thank you, Glass. Okay, so one of the MMLs It has to come out. I don't want to do it. Okay, Angel or MML, guys? Which one do you think is a better one? But we are definitely grabbing that Artemis 3, so thank you for the point out on that one. I skirted by because I'm like, oh, I don't have Artemis ammunition. I clearly can't use it. But then do we then back that up with 2 MMLs, or do we go with the Angel Suite? Both seem viable options to me. It's a difficult choice, and there's always the random chance that we could get it anyway. But risk gear is hard to get your hands on. So it can be an MML-10 or the Angel ECM. Donax says Angel. Cargo says, if it doesn't give them bonuses, it says it wouldn't say... If it doesn't give the bonus, it says it wouldn't say it gives them. Okay. Everybody votes Angel. Alright, we go for Angel. So 1 MML-10, an Artemis 3, and the Angel. Lock it down. So we got a Jenner, the Trebuchet, and a Raptor part. Got the Blazer Fire anyway, so we have the ER Large Laser to put on something. I don't know what. I don't think we can take the heat right now. We also got an ER Medium Laser Bright Bloom, which has plus 22% range and damage fall off. A Medium Laser Minus, which we get to sell for nothing. The Risk, of course. Angel ECM, which we got. Basic cockpits and internal combustion engine for more money. And quartet of heatsinks because they realized that, well, that blazer is going to burn bright and hot, although it's not a blazer. Got to keep that in mind. Blazers are a specific kind of large laser. It's basically 2 large lasers linked together. So its effectiveness is questionable, I would say. So I wonder if we put on the... take the MMLs, ditch the Angel, add the Artemis 3 fire control system. Sorry, it's been too late. I think your stream is a little bit further behind than everybody else's. So, but yeah. So, 3 people jumped in immediately, like, take the Angel ECM. Plus 1 defend, give you so much more than missed shots. 6 and 1, half dozen either. I wonder if I could cram another LRM MML-10 onto the Kit Fox. Although we're putting a lot of eggs in one basket with that mech. Although it would have been nice if we could swap out the clan LRMs on the Cougar for the Risk MMLs. A little less reliable damage because the MMLs have a chance to jam, but I would be able to switch over to specialty ammunition types. But I don't think I have that many tons of ammo on it for it. Jade Falcon took Brim from Cloud Cobra, so Cloud Cobra's still getting the crap beaten out of it. And the Davian-Korean War continues as Steiner is just off in their own little corner doing whatever it is they want to do. I'm not actually sure what's going on with the real war, but that's what I'm interpreting from what the results come out from there. Alright, so 14,000 for 2 days, which is fairly cheap and easy for us, so that's not bad. Unfortunately, one of our 18 pilots is dead. Well, unconscious, so we'll work with that. Alright, so 2 days to chill before we can actually get anything going, so we may as well wait 1 and 2 and stop. Okay, we are 15 days before the end of the month. We do have cash, and the B team is not yet ready. I don't think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the B team is ready. In any event, we have an Artemis fire control system that I want to throw on to somebody. So do we turn on the Kit Fox? I think we kind of want to do... Because as cool as his missile launchers are, he's only got 20 tubes. He's got 30 tubes. So it's just sort of maneuvers on... alongside that one. I would like to cram the Angel ECM into something else as well. Just don't know what. Clan XL engine, thank God you still are alive. 4 tons of ammunition and a single ammo of SRM tandem. I wonder if we swap out a ton. 4, 8... Oh yeah, we could totally swap out a ton of MMLs for more SRM ammo. Because right now we have 16 rounds of shooting with the MMLs. Not even including the tandem rounds. So if I drop one and I can pick up some SRMs... Okay, do I have any special SRM ammo? Let's go check that. SRMs... I've got streaks, those don't work. Okay, so scratch that. I could get streak LRMs. Nope, can't use that. And I'm not going to waste 10 tubes on a chance of jamming on narc rounds. I'd use that for an LRM-5, no problem, but... Alright, so we need... equipment. We need to go to cockpit mods and the Artemis 3... Oh, it's already got a fire control system improved. What do you do, just in general? Be nice, calling the B team reminds them they are in fear. Make them feel special and call them Plan B instead. They're the B team. Let's be honest. Until they demonstrate they can actually hit with the heavy large laser, they're the B team. So fire control system, increased accuracy at yeah, get the Artemis in there. I have an Artemis 4 TTS fire control system. But, yeah, it just allows the use. So Artemis 3, get in there. Pull out that. That'll take me a day. Is there any other modifications I can make? I can give it a Nova, but that would be totally wasted because one, it would replace the Artemis, and then other bad things would happen. I have Endo. I have multiple Pharaohs for clan. No, no, and no. Since we already have Omnipod hands. Ooh, you don't have an Omnipod hand? Really? Oh, it's melee accuracy only. It doesn't matter. So you already have your... Oh, wait, no, you don't. So if I wanted to throw on an Angel ECM, I would need to find 2 tons. Which I could do by pulling off one of these and then finding another ton. Which I could pull off from the tandem ammo. But the tandem ammo has been really fun. I've also got a Warfare Suite, which would weigh 3 tons. So that would be kind of good on there. And the Guardian ECM, which is better. So +1 defense to being hit. And the Angel is +1 defense, -15 sig for signature and visibility. Guardian ECM is... doesn't say anything to do with that. Grants a 3 ECM field to everything in range. Bubble is 150 meters. Angel ECM, what's your bubble? 190 meters. Oh yeah, so it's significantly better. Guardian ECM, that's not as good. I mean, I'd need to find another half ton. And where do I find a half ton? I'd have to lose ammo. So, aside from dropping the 1 ton of ammo, which I'm kind of okay with doing, finding that second half ton, I'm not stripping armor off this thing. It's already been shot at way too much. So I'd need to lose the tandem as well. And the tandem ammo has proven to be very useful in these risk tubes. Because if shoving out 30 tandem SRM rounds can pop the side armor or a leg on something really gosh darn quick. So I really would prefer to keep it on here. Lither for this mech? Either for this mech, do you mean? But yeah, we've already got 2 ECM mechs on the field at the moment. I don't feel a huge need to do that. And we are sort of banking up to build a larger mech. So we'll get this done in a day. And then I'll take a look at the Locust. How are you doing in terms of just kit and gear and room and space? Because if I could just give you an ECM system, that'd be awesome. You've got a single ton. Yeah, you've got nothing. I mean, I'd need an XL engine for you to make it. Keep the tandems, hold on for a Hero mech. Yeah, I figured that too. It's kind of where my head's at. So you can get nothing. I don't need to give you anything. You're pretty gosh darn amazing anyway. For a Locust, anyway. And we're pretty much maxed out on tonnage there, too. The Cougar, you already have a Nova fire control system to keep those pulse lasers under control. You have an energy fire control system, so you don't need that either. Yeah, we'll save for that. Alright, put my Kit Fox back on top. Kind of want to wait just 2 days to figure out what the heck I did to that Urban mech. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Chill for 2 days. Everybody on vacation for 1 day. Okay, everybody off vacation. Show me what we did to that Urban mech, because I don't know. Did we do anything to it? I think we did. It has a gun. I don't know if the gun's any good, though, but it has it. Oh, yeah! This is Sprogue's mech. We put a silver pulling cast on it. Hello, Otter. Welcome to the stream. You've joined the fascinating time. Oh, yeah, I remember this. It has 1 ton of ammunition. 8 rounds of killing. Lego? Is that what you want to call it, Sprogue? Sprogue, do you want me to name this Lego? Because I will do that. Just for you. But yeah, this is the mech that Sprogue heavily lobbied for this gun. Energy given +5 heat generation. Nova reduced by 10%. Maybe change. Yeah, but the heat generation's painful. So, especially with the small lasers. So he wants to name it Lego. Okay. Lego. It has officially been renamed. It has been rechristened. We'll do the whole that. So, let's see. There's nothing we can do to this mech, I don't think. I don't think there's any tonnage here. As much as I'd love to put an electronic countermeasure system on it, I don't think I can fit it on here. I've already got an XL engine. I mean, this thing is just... it's maxed. Oh, we're at 0.099 tons, too. So, Lego is what it is. I don't know when we're going to bring it, but it is a backup. It's an Urban mech with an XL engine in it. How fast is this thing? It's got a 130 rated fusion core? What? What did I do? And everybody with an AC-20 Devil one-shot my Stormcrow the other day. Oh, that sucks. A Stormcrow too? Wait, really? How do you one-shot a Stormcrow? Did he hit the head? Because the Stormcrow's a 55-ton mech. That should be really difficult to actually blow the head off. It can fit some patchwork. We don't have patchwork, unfortunately. But yeah, there's room for the patchwork should we ever run across it to put it on here. So it's got more than enough slots to throw on a whole ton of patchwork. So 3, 3, 3. Yeah, we could put on patchwork tier 3 on most of these slots, and it wouldn't be a problem at all. Let's see. Why did it come back in here? Oh yeah, fusion cores. So right now it's got a 130 rated fusion core, which moves it at a 9.5. If I put it on a 105, I would get half a ton, and I would move it 8.4. Not worth it. For half a ton, not worth it. Is there a single file download I can get that will fully install RogueTech over my vanilla MacWarrior? So there are 2 files you have to have. One is RogueTech itself, and the other is the Community Asset Bundle. So the Community Asset Bundle is the thing that gives you all of things like the mechs. So this mech is not in the base game. It's not a vanilla. So because everybody sort of wants access to it for all the different mods that they do, most of the very large mods will require you to have the Community Asset Bundle to have all the really cool stuff. So what you'll do is you'll go to Nexus Mods, or you can find it on the Discord, you can find it on the RogueTech subreddit. Just you'll be able to find the RogueTech thing. And you'll go to Nexus Mod, you'll go to RogueTech, and you will download the RogueTech installer. Then it's going to also prompt you, and it'll say right there that you need the Community Asset Bundle. Click on the link to go there in Nexus Mod, download that as well. Then once you do that, you'll install RogueTech. In general, you're going to want like a clean install of vanilla. So clear everything out and then reinstall it, verify everything. So then you'll install RogueTech. Once RogueTech is done, it's going to prompt you and it's going to remind you you need the Community Asset Bundle. And then you go in and you'll then just extract the Community Asset Bundle. You'll run the installer for that. It'll put that over it, and then there will be your game. And then I go in and I tweak a couple of things. I go basically into my configuration, set it to borderless window mode so I can alt-tab freely. And I put it up, and yeah, you'll be able to play pretty nice and easily. So it's not that hard. There's 2 files that you've got to download to install. So there's not one file location, unfortunately, because everybody uses the Community Asset Bundle, and so it needs to be available for everybody. But yeah, download RogueTech, download the Community Asset Bundle, install RogueTech, install the Community Asset Bundle. When you're installing RogueTech, pay attention to the installer, because there are a whole ton of options that you can tick to turn on or turn off and alter your difficulty. So just pay very close attention to that in order to get sort of the experience that you want. If you don't want all the super crazy stuff from the year 3100, you can shut that off. So just keep that in mind. All right, so now that I've explained how to install RogueTech, probably to a room of people who already know how to install RogueTech, let's go check on our pilots and see if we can't dive off into another mission before, everything ends. Apollo's good. Arclight is good.
Ready to rock.
Coach has leveled up. Coach, you shall get... yeah, Ek already has tactics, so he's a tactics pilot.
What are your orders, Skipper?
And so is Exodus.
Standing by.
So we've got 2 tactics pilots so far. Don't pick nukes. Yeah, I agree with Otter's whole hands. If it's your first run through, unless you're really looking for a rogue-like experience, don't pick nukes. Although, if you're really, really good and you think you can handle it, rock and roll with the nukes, baby. Coach is getting shoot and scoot. Because I know there are people who crave that sort of crazy experience. And that's one of the reasons why nukes exist. So that you can have that one time where it's like, and then my entire lance died and it was awesome. Alrighty, so let's go check out a mission. Aggressive negotiations is 277 for 2 of 9. I'm on board. Take it for salvage. I'm doing okay in cash. I mean, I do need to eventually get enough cash to start buying the cool stuff. But, Arclight, you're back on in. Welcome to the Kid Fox. Just try not to mess up the seats too much. We're going to keep Lego off for a little while, because Lego's going to need to be sort of a desperation mech. Yeah, Lego's a desperation mech. Oh, no, wait, Cougar underdone, we know. Apollo's fine with it, he doesn't care. Weirdos. Oh, I kind of want to turn it on just because I could then get nukes, and that would be awesome. But at the same time, I don't want to suddenly go in and suddenly have the universe explode. Although, also, it sounds like such a really cool experience to, like, suddenly say, haha, it's a fleet, oh no, it's a fleet, and then the fleet explodes into a nuclear bomb. 74,000 drop cost? Yeah, we are light, but we are also clan, and that sort of puts the cost up even more. In the description of the video there, yeah, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Thank you, Adam, for reminding me. If you look at the description down below, because you're on YouTube, you'll know, just scroll down, there is a link to to the RogueTech. I don't have a link to the community asset bundle because it prompts you on the RogueTech download to then go to the community asset bundle, but it's all there down there for you to peruse and look at. The community is mostly friendly. However, if you get confused, read the wiki and just have a little bit of patience. It's a very complicated mod. Fairly easy to install properly if you sort of follow the step-by-step instructions, but there's a lot of stuff in this mod, so if you run into something that really is gnashing your teeth and you're really irritated about it, check on the wiki and maybe just check into things just a little bit. Maybe it's an installer option that you ticked or something like that, and just kind of go through those steps first before you start lambasting people. Yeah. So this will be a half skull, 2 of 9 priority salvage, and 79,200. Yeah, and there is a lot of really great people in the community that will help you out. Just be careful. All right, Punisher, you are up and ready to rock. So let's get you on the roll. Oh, I love it. I love the ECM bubbles. It's so helpful. My only wish is that the ECM bubble then had an inner bubble that told me how far it jammed and then how far it had. But now I'm just getting pedantic. Oh, great. We're going to be ambushed. Lovely. Escorts. Oh, great. They're all on top of each other. I know this map. I know this map irritatingly clearly. Locust, run. Trust me. You're going to want to run. Apollo, keep up with everybody. We're going to we'll get our way across through sheer brute force and ECM. Pro tip, make a ticket when told. Yes. Don't argue with mods. Which is, general advice for life. Don't argue with the mods. And read the known issues, yes. I recently saw that the known issues got a update, and I'm trying to remember what the update was.
How can I help?
It was something like super simple that I forgot. Oh, what was the new thing that recently got added? If it's not the newest, it's the second newest, because there were 2 things added like just today. We got a target. Not great accuracy, if I'm completely honest, but hey, we're chill. It's a Cougar. I'd love to steal a Cougar. Fire. Oh, it's an Ultra AC-10. Yeah, it's a UAC-10 Cougar. So the Cougar D. So get on the move quickly, people, and move forward. Get into the ECM. Stinger's on the roll, so only a 20-tonner. Not super scared about that one. Arclights. Arclight, you can sprint. Yeah, that'll be fine. There you go. Direct line of sight. 16, 18, 23. Fire at the 23. Oh, you got to shoot too. You got to shoot everything. Wait, am I... Wait, no, Arclight's in the kit fox, right? Yeah. Well, anyway. Stinger coming in up close and personal. He's dual wielding them pistols. Blasting away and not managing to connect anything. Hey, I saw 3 shots. I only see 2 guns. What is your deal, man? Targeting VTOLs doesn't work the right way if it... Oh, yeah, that was it. And the Narc and Tag thing, that was it. Because Narc and Tag are not supposed to be shooting in melee, and they still do. So, they really should not be, but they do, and it's hilarious, and I think it's a great. They should... Hey, Glass. We need an assault tag item, if there's not one already, that will shoot in melee. Because, seriously, that's half the reason why most of us bring tag. Because it'll fire in melee, and it'll let all of our long-range mechs be a little bit more accurate. And now that being point-blank range with somebody, and then having the rest of your lancer then shoot at that, has become so much more dangerous, I don't think they need to lose too much out of that one. Incoming AC-10 shells. Luckily for us, the Kit Fox was able to avoid and evade, even though our ECM bubble was not quite as bubbly as it should be. Get everybody together. Let's get the bubbles. To the bubbles! RogueTech is a game of bubbles. Miss! And nothing else, but we're okay. 3-ton tag that can fire in melee. No, not that bad. What's something fun?
Talk to me.
Something chill. Something that'll make you go, ha-ha! Instead of, ugh. You know, that sensation. Snub nose PPCP shooting melee. No damage, but an impair. But you mean it doesn't do damage or something like that? Let's go see if we can't kill this Stinger. Hi, buddy. You missed. Punisher, you're not supposed to miss. Oh, he wasn't a VTOL. That's why he missed. Oh, what do we got up here? Is that a cicada? Yeah, it was cicada 2C, Stinger, Ignis, and a Cougar. So the Cougar right now is the biggest, most dangerous thing on the map at the moment. Locust 2C can hit with fairly decent accuracy. High, fire everything. More damage, but he's still not dead, and that's not okay.
Negative damage.
Thinking about making a disco laser. Little damage, like 20% of original. And Stinger moving up forward. It's a GB. It's a Great British Stinger. Are you countering, or are you jammed? Do you have an ECM generator? You have 4 pistols. This is crazy. Who gave a Stinger 4 weapons? I demand a refund. That should mean, though, that he has some pretty serious gear on him. Oh, he's guarded and entrenched, so he decided to do nothing. Another Stinger on the way. I think we can wipe them out first before we actually have to clear this. But this battle is always a rough one, because you've got to fight this, then get up here. And this guy over here is, if he's got long-range weapons, he can start supporting. And it can be very, very painful to have to deal with. Let's get you continually moving forward. That way we're bubbling nice and powerfully. This will blow his head off. And by blow his head off, I mean just completely eviscerate the entire mech. He's gone. Alright, so medium magnet laser. Not all that interesting. Arc light. Bring it forward. Keep the pressure on. ECM protected. That's what I want to see. Oh, we've been jammed. Fire missiles. We're totally jammed. We may as well shoot. Oh, looks like we got a penetrating hit. Was that? Oh, I love the fact that we have everybody undercover. I want all 4 of my mechs, though, with electronic countermeasure. Although I need more tonnage in order to pull that one. Using a full ammo stuck together. 3 GB Stingers are SLDF Royals. 3 mediums plus a small. Still a Stinger, though, goes boom. Accurate description of all Stingers everywhere. Locust 2C needs to stay within cover, otherwise it will die, because it's not super fast. I have a good target on basically anybody I want. Or I can kill the Cougar, because the Cougar's ballistic is jammed, which is lovely. Or I could shoot the Cicada, but who wants to shoot a Cicada? Fire into the side of the Ignis. I was hoping to crit something and make it explode, but I suppose that was just a little bit too much to pray for. Hi, buddies. I'm going to take my ACM with me, be in cover, and hopefully kill a tank. I get the feeling like you hit his turret.
Yep.
The only reason I feel that way is because you probably hit his turret. Let's go kill people. Here's why I'm doing this.
Heading out.
I have all of my tubes available, and I have dead fire rounds. Let's go kill somebody. Oh, but there's so little armor. See, that's... Wait a second. Hold on here. I keep going past it. You gotta die. You gotta die. You gotta die. Quick, fast, and hard. Okay, so we need to start getting our mechs that are actually capable of doing close-in combat on you. This will penetrate your armor, but your armor's almost already gone anyway, so... But you will work at close range. Stinger, you're full health, 57. Make a rock. Apparently only took 2 damage, and a head hit from that one. So, deleted the Stinger. Yeah, that's 1. But Toad has got to die. We need to start getting people on forward, because if those get within melee range of me, we're sunk. So, Pulse Laser will help. The clan LRMs will be okay with that. Large laser's not going to be super useful on that one with heavy large, so that's not great. Crap, I can't believe I missed it. How did I miss seeing it this whole time? So now we're worried. This has become officially a fight. Cicada, I don't care what you're doing. I mean, you might have a PPC. That would make you dangerous. No, you've got 2 lasers. Oh, shoot, he's target acquired me. Target acquired me with a toad nearby. Apollo, let's go kill a toad.
Waiting for order.
I want it dead. I want it dead yesterday. Where's that toad? Hi. Oh, the accuracy's so terrible. Shut the lasers off because I don't want to build the heat. There's no point. Take that back. There is a point. 44. Kill the Ignis. Kill that. Bravo. Actually, no. You want Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. You're Bravo, Bravo, Bravo. The accuracy is awful, but that's life.
Multiple targets confirmed.
How did you miss all 3 shots? Just deal damage to the toads. Kill them now. Do not let them survive. Although I kind of want to see what their paper doll looks like. Oh, it's still a proper paper doll. Center torso is exposed, which is good. If I get enough tubes on target, I'll have the toad dead. You may have noticed a slight change in my toad. That's a slight change in my tone. Because toads are evil and deadly, and I don't want to fight them. Because I have seen toads do incredible things. And they will annihilate you in ways that you didn't believe were possible. You'll be like, oh, look, it's a little tiny Black Knight. And then just, boom. Oh, half the mech I was just in is gone. Where did it go? So we want to kill that toad as fast as possible. With any luck, Cougar will come up high in the initiative. Unfortunately, Apollo is not very good at initiative. I've kind of abandoned his tactics a little bit too much. I need to put more into it. He's also in our heaviest mech, so he's got that going for him. I would like to steal your autocannon 10, but I don't think I can use it. Oh, it looks so good, though. Oh, The Ultra Autocannon 10 looks really good on that arm. Not gonna lie. Because it's the barrels. Like, the fact that the lasers on the Cougar do not stick out like barrels is really kind of sad, because it makes the whole mech look weird. If you want a perfect example of that, go take a look at the concept art for the Clan Kickstarter that Catalyst Games did for their Cougar. You'll notice how much more badass it looks with the long-looking barrels. I'm serious about this. I'm not even joking. PTSD of Toad versus a Mackie. Yes. Don't remind me of such horrors. Okay, so we should be in... I need to be in long range. Give me all my ammo. Move. Give me... I want a front shot on him because he's got no center torso armor anymore. Pull back one. Oh, 80%. Really? 32. Yeah, we're moving. Pull back. But give me that 80%. Break the Toad. You don't get to survive anymore, buddy. Somehow you're not dead.
Oh, yeah.
And I get the feeling that somehow my weapons didn't shoot enough. Do you see the Toad? You do. And you can shoot and scoot. Find me a Toad. Fire. 4.
Roger.
There we go. Okay. No longer have to worry about the elementals.
What a waste.
No, that was totally worth it. Pop back over here, and you're under control. Okay, so, back to the fun times. Now that we've taken care of the most dangerous thing in the universe, now we can actually engage the rest of the targets. Cougar's kind of an interesting secondary target. That Ultra AC-10 will hurt a lot if he manages to nail a shot with it. But I'm not super worried about it just yet, because I think it can buzz some. I think I've got a better close-range punch, and also it's jammed again, and his torso's exposed. Basically, he's about to have a hard day. You've got 6 energy weapons. Mostly medium lasers, who cares? Why are you so afraid of a Toad? Are you missing something? Yes. Yes, you are missing... You are missing a lot. Go back to Season 2. It will explain everything. Let's see. The Locust is an excellent little mech that I'm going to just continue to be excellent and little with. Or I can shoot from here, because of course you have shoot and scoot. That's why we got it. Fire the Cougar.
Target missed.
Aw, you didn't shoot. That's unfortunate. Okay, pull back. Hide.
Confirmed.
We're just going to drag this fight out a bit. Stretch them as they go. Stingers apparently are off on their own little mission. Top secret, as the case may be. Get behind them. I can be super aggressive. Oh, they often do this to me. They tempt me. They tempt me with these easy shots. Do I cook it? Oh, yeah, we're going to cook it. Fire! Hurt your opposite number, and there goes his ammunition. It was contained, but his UAC is gone. Don't have to worry about that anymore. So I've taken out his most powerful weapon. Tyrek, you got a skill and good weapon. You got a skill and good weapons to handle it. Oh, Toads are terrifying. They are dangerous. And more flamers. Lucky for us, the Kit Fox did not get touched. We have overlapping ECM fields, which is perfect. Toads are like Chuck Norris of this universe. They roundhouse kick assault mechs to death. They're impossible to hit and generally cause a bad time. These are all accurate statements. Keurig going to be on the roll. He will be able to shed that evasion, I imagine. Ooh, managing to nail the Kit Fox. That was unfortunate. Kind of bugs me. The Kit Fox has a little AMS support system up there, even though it doesn't actually have AMS. Hi, you're going to just continue the pain train. Ooh, what I could do... No, that'll blow... that may not be terrible. I could do this. Hi, buddy. Point blank range with you.
Roger that.
Welcome to the fight.
Triggering an alpha strike.
Okay, lovely. He's unsteady. He's lost his evasion. You managed to nail every single shot, which was perfect. So now I just need to follow up with somebody who can hit him before he can move. So I'm not sure... Oh, Cougar will be. Oh, unfortunately, Apollo's cooking. I gotta get his heat under control, which means not firing a lot of my weapons. But I knew that when I blitzed him like that I really wanted to wipe out that cannon. So he still has a missile launcher and an energy hardpoint. He's not all that dangerous, but... Oh, wow, you've got, like, no health there. If I pop that, you're gonna die automatically. Because Clan XL engines are still XL engines. They have 4 slots in the side torso, so 2 on each side. You need 3 engine crits to kill a mech. Intersphere XL engines have 6, so they've got 3 in each torso, so if you blow off a torso, you blow up the whole mech. However, if you strip both torsos off a Clan mech, that's 4 crits on an engine that only needs 3 crits to die. So you can see where this goes. And that's right, into awesomeness. 84% accuracy, make him dead. And he's dead. So we now get, I don't know, maybe 3 parts of that? Because he's still center torso and pair of legs. So that's great.
How's it going?
You get to basically move behind this. Oh, I gotta be careful with the Ignis. because the Ignis will hurt me.
Yeah?
You're going to set to... Yeah, that. Here's target the Ignis. So, is that going to work? No. Yes. Yes, that'll be fine. You have shoot and scoot. Yes, you do. Fire. That's what we had planned. So we've managed to wipe the Ignis out, so I don't got to worry about his flamers anymore, which are not a huge concern, but they're enough of a concern. With my mechs running hot at the moment, I kind of wanted to make sure that I didn't have to deal with them too badly. Switch in behind you. No, I want your back arc. I want to make you suffer and cry. So first things first, large pulse laser off. Medium laser, oh good, I get under heat doing that. So we'll just hit you with all of the smalls. With the smalls, structure exposed, lots of damage being done. Lovely. So we've got this thing mostly contained and under control. 25% of the reinforcements, so yeah, there's all three of them. And then, of course, the Steel Viperian Diplomat, because it couldn't just be a Steel Viper Diplomat. No, we can't mess with the adjective system? Yes. Alright, so let's see how the enemy wishes to respond. They currently have 2 Stingers facing the exact wrong direction. I may have jammed all of their electronics. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. You have nothing. Okay, run up and punch. If you can do nothing, then hit him with a brick. 63 versus 58. I'm not willing to put my back to those Stingers. Oh, I was hoping it would be a flame punch since I'm already on fire. Plus 30 heat, so that kept me... And my MMLs are slowly on jamming. Those engine crits are something... so many times I see 6 engine... That's because it's lying. That's the only way I know how to put that. It's lying to you. Pulse laser on? Oh, good. Oh, goody. Or I could just cook and possibly wipe you out. We got the crit on the gyro, which is lovely. It is light tag. He's no longer evasive, so we'll start maneuvering over off in this direction very slightly. And we're cooking, but we've managed to avoid the override. Punisher.
I've got your back.
Yeah, your target currently doesn't have any real defense to his back. Avoid the fire if at all possible. Can I avoid the fire? If I sprinted, I could avoid the fire, yes. No, it has to do with your pathing. I gotcha. Because I can't tell you to take a wide path around it. How's your armor? How are you doing? Oh, you're basically dead. So we will jump on this one then. Try and keep the distance short. Bounce! We'll shut the large laser off? Or the ER? 20. Yeah, we'll fire the heavy large. That's why we fired the heavy large, to make sure he died. Good job. It's being worked on? The visual glitch has been there for a while, so it's not the biggest of deals. So basically, just know how the engines are built, and then that'll do you good enough. So no fire along the way, apparently. He was able to rush through everything. Rough terrain, which is not too terrible. Hi, you're not moving and you're close to me. Unfortunately, you missed both shots out of a 76% chance. I gotta say, I think that was, really bad. Okay, Punisher. Chase him into the water. That's how you can help.
Aye, aye.
Get into the chill water. Turn on the... Haha, you can even fire everything while you do it. How's your... You can only see the one. And there's no more Stinger. I love the heavy large laser. Why do I not have a Hellfire? That is the one mech I should have started with, purely because of what we do here. Most of your things are still busted. Yeah, fire your MML. Structure exposed. You're cooking a little bit, but that's okay. There's water right here. We'll be able to chill out next turn. Stop running. Come back here. I know you want to regroup, but that's a bad idea. You should try and fight me. Wow. He is really running. Like, no joke, the AI is actually fleeing the battle. We must chase him down and kill him. 28s?
Nothing.
No, don't think so. Rising to heaven for that. Sometimes I wish for side screen for battle info. That'd be interesting.
Hey there.
Can I get you? Probably not. I'm gonna run into the water. Nope, nope. Apollo.
What's up, boss?
I want you to run into the water, not run on top of select somebody else. Okay, we're in the water, which is lovely, and I can just fire a whole bunch of missiles here. I managed to not touch him at all, but that's kind of par for the course. He is, after all, flying, which makes him a little bit harder to hit than you otherwise might imagine. Punisher! Can you actually see him from his back? You can, kind of. Well, it's his side, but
Clear the way.
good
I'm
enough.
coming in fast.
Shoot.
Affirmative.
Miss, miss, miss. That is unfortunate, because now he gets to move. Hopefully he'll bounce back down towards me, and I'll actually be able to fight him. Oh, Exodus is up. Your Locust. Your Locust has arrived. 9.2. Jeez. He is not being supportive. Sprint. Not good enough for a direct line of sight. No worries. Okay, take your 9.6 and then move. Oh, you got the hit. He missed 2 turns ago. He missed 2 75% chances, and now on 2 9.8s, he manages to nail them both.
Yeah?
There is something weird about this pilot. 32%. Yes, I'm going to. Oh, 64. Fire.
Engaging target.
All right, now it's on to him. Please come back down the mountain towards me so I can beat you up and break your mech and make you stop. Jump. Ugh. He's going back to support this guy. All right, Apollo. No, this direction. This is the direction you wish to move. Trust me. We got to move up a ton of rough terrain here. That's the problem with this path. A pair of 2 6s. I'm actually running kind of low on ammo, so we're going to save it. And Punisher. Punisher can do is Punisher can fly. And obstructed rear shot or side shot direct? Side shot direct.
Taking to the air.
Hello. I've come to kill you. Oh, it's a falcon. Interesting. Fire everything.
Aye, aye.
Wow. I was expecting at least one to hit. Hits on 9.9. Clearly craves a challenge. Yes, normal shots are too boring for him. He has no desire nor interest to engage in such prosaic battles. No, he requires a true challenge. He is a true climber. 10%, 4.3. Chill. Exodus! Catch your Locust 2C up. Oh, it's a little tiny mech. And yet it takes him forever to get anywhere. It's not his fault. I built him this way. 11%, 3.8. Fire the 11s. Nope, not good enough. If I had fired at that 3.3, he would have nailed everything, let me tell you. So, Falcon moving around. Oh, light PPC. Okay. I hope that was a light PPC anyway. Otherwise, we're in for a rough night. Cougar, can you actually get up this mountain? Oh, good, I did. I was somewhat worried about that, actually. Not tremendous, but a little bit better. Fire. Give him some love. Hey, we got some hits. So we can't kill him too much, otherwise he'll try and run. Falcon is renamed Panther, PTSD Rack 20. You can't fit a Rack 20 in a Panther. What are you talking about? You can fit a LBX 20, or yeah, an LBX 20 on it. That happens to be called the boomstick that will fire in melee combat. But you can't fit a Rack 20 on it.
Yeah?
I want you to get a direct line of sight of everything. If you can manage it. 38, 26. Will these guns please unjam? I'm not asking for much here. I'm not going to shoot because I don't want to shoot the back of my friendlies. Although, yeah, and I don't want to jam the MMLs, so I'm going to give them a chance to sort of reset themselves. More incoming fire, but the Arctic Cheetah is unfazed. He is zen, like water. Punisher. Punisher, you're a bit toasty at the moment. How much armor does he have? Oh, his center torso is almost exploded, and you can deal potentially 22 damage to him. Why don't we do that?
Roger.
Hi, bunch. Oh, I was so hoping. You missed by 6%. But you will chill out now, which is very helpful. And the tag, which should not be firing, but does fire. It's always amusing when the tag forces a pilot to eject or hits the head and causes an injury. It's like, oh no. And he's going to shift over to the side. He's going to open fire with all of his weapons. Oh, that was cruel. Seriously, dude? That was not cool. Not cool at all. You don't do that sort of thing. That's against the rules of war.
Roger.
Allow me to explain it to you. Yeah. That'll be sufficient explaining, I'm sure. Good. Okay, so now that we have explained the rules of war to this guy, because clearly he was not quite understanding what we were supposed to be doing. Alright, sir, I thought you could get up this way. Apparently not. Apparently I have to go all the way around. That's unfortunate. The Locust is not involved in the rest of this battle, it appears. I know what blow my Phoenix side torso is something that looks like a panther, but in RogueTech don't say anything. It's Ex Mortis. Ex Mortis comes with the boomstick, which is a reference to a movie that I don't remember the name of, but shop S Smart and all that. Hi, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Roger.
My back armor may be exposed. How much is my back armor exposed? Oh, you dick! Now I gotta actually repair that. Fire.
Roger.
Your buddies hurt me badly, and I'm not happy about it.
Ready for orders.
Exodus, continue to climb. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to climb.
Failed to connect.
Okay, no missiles came out of that one. Yes, Army of Darkness. Thank you, Talendale. So I could not place the name, but it is a fascinating movie. All weapons on. Let's make him hurt. Pulse. 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 Did not kill him. Arclight, you're up.
What do you need?
I need... Well, honestly, what I need is more missile launchers of yours to be actually active. But I suppose I'll take what I can get at this point. Okay, foot destroyed, so he's going to be struggling a little bit more than he otherwise might be. And it's time for the enemy to... You should hug Mortis. That's a fascinating survival strategy. We'll see how it works out for you.
Just barely changed my armor.
So I did finally... So Punisher's getting kind of beat up here. Which is going to suck, because this mission otherwise has been fairly decent for us in terms of, like, actual damage that we've taken. Maybe I'll actually kill him this round. Fire alert? You may as well. Oh good, we managed to blow off his entire arm. So that's working somewhat as intended. If I can get everybody along to his side, that'll be ideal. Arclight, oh, still not working with the missiles. Darlin, can you please just operate like a team member? Do I still have tandems? Did I just jam the gun by switching ammo types? That seemed like it just happened, but no. Switch to... Oh, I'm just out of SRM ammo. Okay. Fire the missiles. Give him more love. Yeah, double heat sink destroyed, which is exactly what we're going to... Hug the guy with a sawed-off shotgun. Just get a back far side. Still don't have enough to make a mech. Which mech? That sounds like a bit of a problem. And Exodus. You're still coming. Still, oh, you got you've got an obstructed side shot. Fire.
No luck.
No, not working.
How's it going?
Did he say no lock? Because if so, that is not. I think he said luck, but still. Can I get right on top of you? Can I get? I don't think I can actually get on top of him, which is a bit of a problem. Stand still and shoot. Yeah, stand still and shoot. Fire. All the missiles make him die. Hips destroyed. His hips apparently did indeed lie.
Solid connection on that.
Okay, we're gonna run forward. So that we can keep the pressure on. He will be leaving soon, I'm sure of it. Stop shooting the Arctic cheetah. It never did nothing to you. Aside from try and make you explode. Which I think we can all agree is perfectly fair, considering what your buddy did to him. Oh, I'm so annoyed that these missiles... Oh! I'm an idiot. Like, I can't believe they're still jammed! Nope, that worked fine. Oh, I love MMLs. They're great. Especially the risk ones. It's the weight thing that makes the risk ones so good. Oh, the jam I'll deal with. Even if they do end up jamming every other round, it feels like it's only 15%. But sometimes you have bad days, and sometimes you have great days. And we've had pretty good ones. Aside from this crazy damage, I cannot field that. I can't field the Lego. Not on a one skull mission. If I had lost... Or if I had the Locust as being out of combat, sure, I'd field the Lego. But the Arctic Cheetah is a little too important. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Kid Fox also took a pretty brutal hit on that one. Locust, almost untouched. Same thing over the Cougar, so good job on that one, everybody. You managed to kick some butt and take quite a few names. Okay, so he wants the Cougar part. How many Cougar parts do I have? He'll give me a laser cutter, endo steel, and a small laser. Can I move the disputed salvage? If I dispute, what do? Lose 19,000, 48%, and have 48% to keep the disputed salvage. And salvage pool gains 1 to 6 from the composition offer, 52 to lose, and an additional 1 to 6 selections in the salvage pool. Yeah, I'm thinking I'd dispute too, because I kind of want that Cougar. Dispute, I'll pay you 19,000. Oh, no. He's like, nah. So they claim the following compensation for legal fees. Endo steel heat circ, patchwork materials. No. That sucks. Well, we tried. ER medium laser clans, which are great. Laser cutters, which are boring. Light tags, which are interesting. Active probe, endo steel, internal combustion engine. Double heatsink kit? No. Oh, they took some good kit from us. Endo steel, thank you. I don't really need it as much. Because so much clan stuff has endo steel already built into it, which is helpful. But let's see, you could grab the clan ER mediums. I could grab more parts for a Falcon. Cicada, I'd rather not get a Cicada 2C if I'm completely honest. I have no real interest in it. Let's see, heavy flamers. No, they didn't bundle anything. That sucks. Laser cutter. This does 25 damage and 15 worth of heat. Generates 10 heat. And -1 accuracy. It's not really very clan in order to do it. You take the lasers. Which lasers? There's several of them. There's medium laser magnas, and then there's ER medium clans. So ER medium clans are quite toasty. There's also small laser group, so there is that as well. To get a 2C is surprisingly decent. I know, but it... I know. But still. Adam wants the ER mediums. Do I need ER mediums? How many do I have? I have 2. So more would give me 1 more. Heavy flamer, laser cutter. I like to grab unique things, but I get the feeling that's not a great idea in this circumstance. Ammo, heavy flamer, AoE. You can do AoE flamer damage? What? What is this insanity? Oh, -10 flamer heat. Jeez. Wow, never mind. It's like, wow, let me take the thing that is the entire point of your entire existence and make it worthless. So it would deal 10 heat, which makes it a normal flamer. Although, it weighs the same as a inner sphere flamer. Toad. It's a single toad part. It's a single toad part. We're not going to feel it. I can handle the heat? I don't think so. We don't have enough double heatsink kits to actually handle this heat. ER medium lasers are toasty. But the laser cutter's not clan. That's the problem with that. In order to use the laser cutter, you gotta punch. Clans don't punch. We try to avoid it at all costs. Because it's not good for your health or something like that. I have 1 probe. I have 2 of those. I don't need that. Double, double, double. So many doubles. How many double heatsinks do I actually? I have 2. Really? I thought I had more than that. I'll grab an ER medium. Just to sort of complete it out. See, we got a second ER medium, so we're keeping it in pairs. We got the toad as well, so that's great. Late tag. Endosteel. So we didn't get the laser cutter. But yeah, the laser cutter deals like 15 heat and 25 damage. Weighs 2 or 4 tons. Takes up 10 heat. The Endosteel isn't clan either, but the Pharaoh is. Yeah, but Endo is Endo. And we have two sets of Pharaoh anyway. So Endo's useful, just in general. So we got another Falcon part. We're slowly building a Falcon. Got the light tag too, which is cool. I kind of wanted it. And a heavy flamer, just no fuel for it. And a whole bunch more jump jets, because in case you needed even more jump jets. We didn't really, but it's helpful. So that was not a terrible haul. It's a shame that we lost the Judgment, because I really wanted those Cougar parts. I don't know how many Cougar parts I have at the moment, but it would have been nice to pick up 3 more. Because I think I have a couple of them already from the from an earlier mission where we ran into one. So we got to double check, see how many Cougar parts we have. If we had 2, then I'm going to be extra irritated. If we had 3, I'll be just beside myself. So we lost the money and we lost more stuff, but it wasn't super important stuff. They took a Endosteel, and that was about it. Or 3 Endosteels. So, not the worst thing in the world. Not the best, but it worked out pretty decently. So aside from the pretty rough damage that got dealt to the Arctic Cheetah, which we can repair over the next week, that worked out pretty okay. It'll give the Lego a chance to actually get out on the field. I'm not going to be super happy about it, but we can take some of the lower level missions with the Lego backing us up to see how well that'll actually work. Oh, we put a silver bullet gas on an urban mech. Oh, what were we thinking? I know what we were thinking, but still. Hopefully it'll work out okay for us. So 8 rounds and then it's on to trash. Team got dedicated melee? Yeah, we're clanners, unfortunately. Melee is not what we do. Plus, we don't have a melee mech for it. Righty, what do we... So, 4 days. That's surprisingly short, actually. I was expecting a lot longer. 2 days is it? Really? So we got to chill for 3 days just to get everything back intact and working. So that's pretty good. So 1, 2. Ooh. See, during the daily briefing, meteor shower, T-Bone volunteered to mount it. That'll get him killed, won't it? He'll float away and it'll be terrible. We'll view it from the observation deck. Morale increased by 10. Oh, thank you. That's so good. So we needed that. We're up to steady morale thanks to that. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you, event. You were awesome. We needed that. We really needed that. Okay, I wanted to check the mech bay to see how many parts away from a Cougar I am. was also a Cougar D, which, you know, was interesting. It's still a light. So, Cougar, CGR. Oh, we only got one, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So, would have been nice, but we're not there yet. We're still working towards a Firestarter 2C, which normally mounts a Gauss rifle. Thinking we're starting to get too many things. Okay, any 20-ton mech, you're going. This is how I do this. If you weigh 25-ton mechs, you're going unless you're a 2C. Or if, you know, you're a loot pinata like a Mongoose. Incubus we keep. Mist Links. Oh, I kind of want to keep you just on principle. I know I just said I needed to get rid of them, but it's an Omni-mech. So it gets special permissions. Rapiers would be great. It's Wasps. We are not keeping Wasps. You may go away. Did I miss a Wasp? Nope. And the Jenner 1R, which is terrible in every single way. What is the Triple F Burger? It is special. It is special and apparently a part of Battletech lore. Cicada 2C, we're keeping all of these because I need a medium mech at some point. So we'd like to get our hands on one sometime soon. Let's go to the store. We've got to sell a couple of things. It's fish. Interesting. So triple fish. Ooh. What do you actually got here for me? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I want it so badly. I can't afford it. Maybe we should just get some cash. Large pulse laser would cost quite a lot, but it'd be nice to have, but it's not a clan version, so I'm not going to bother. Street SRM2 clan, a chainsaw, just in case you were feeling a little bit lonely, and an exchanger, a fairly nice one too. It's a clan version of exchanger. No double heatsink kits though, so I have no very major interest. Gut support Bravo, and a signature damper. That's fairly cheap. Big odd gun. I'd like to get it, I would, but we can't afford it. But we could, but we'd go broke. We are going to be looking out for it, because if I can do enough cash missions, which I'm going to take a few more, we might be able to buy it before we leave here. Okay, let's sell some stuff. So we need to sell ballistics first. Is there anything in the ballistics category that I want to get rid of? The answer to that question may surprise you, and it is no, by the way. Lasers. I did have a medium laser minus, which we got to find in here. There it is. You're worth 5,000 apparently, because somebody is blind. Missiles we keep because missiles are great for the most part. I got a streak LRM 15. Light tag narc ammo for that narc, which is good. Jump jets of multiple descriptions. Engine cores. There was an O2O in here. Oh, and also the internal combustion. Nothing more satisfying than putting a pair of hundreds into a target and making it cease. Yeah, the Ripper's Rumblers, I think, ended with a dragon that had an Ultra AC-20 in the right arm. And it was just amazing. It was so beautiful. The amount of fire that it just put out was just, and you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. We'll get rid of a couple of fusion cores that we're never going to use. Keep the Urban Mech one just to make Sprogue happy. I can sell one basic cockpit, because we're keeping enough basic equipment around just in case we run into a very primitive mech, so we can build it. Too bad that hyper laser can't find a home yet. Yeah, we need a bigger mech for it. We really kind of do. Alright, folks, we've been streaming for about 2 hours. I think we did a lot of good work, had a lot of fun. We're at 1.5 million, which puts us comfortably outside of bankruptcy territory. Kicked some major butt, took quite a few names, and yeah, slowly getting more gear. Unfortunately, got a little bit screwed on a legal dispute, but that's not really our fault, and our morale is steady, which means we're less likely to try and kill ourselves by ejecting in the middle of a mission. So that's lovely. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you sort of like this content, then I hope you check out the rest of our channel on YouTube. If you just look for RogueTech and Tarek, you will find me without too much difficulty. We are currently also running a normal campaign of RogueTech where it's not as interactive, not streamed, which airs probably going to start this week on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays and Sundays. We also play a game called Starfleet Command. We're currently running through our Romulan campaign, which has been doing really well. And recently we introduced a brand new warbird into the game, which will replace a much worse looking model. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, if you want to, follow me on Twitch. We're going to do a little bit more effort to try and spruce things up on Twitch in order to make that make a little bit more sense for folks so they can have a better time with it. If you're on YouTube, I also encourage you to follow me on Twitch. And if you're on Twitch, I encourage you to follow me on YouTube. So both ways work. If you have any suggestions for sort of how we're running the campaign, any thoughts of mechs that you'd like to see built in certain designs, or if you want to name a mech, that sort of thing, leave it in the comment down below. You can also join our Discord. We chat about Battle Deck, Starfleet Command. We're also playing a Mech HQ sort of semi-role-playing game, which has been going a little bit slowly recently because of the festivities surrounding RogueTech. Sproke has put the link up on the Twitch for the Discord, and if you're on YouTube, it's in the description down below. Already. The next time we'll be streaming will probably be next Saturday, but if it goes up earlier, I will make sure that I put up a YouTube event and a Twitch event. So occasionally check the Twitch page unless it warns you about that sort of thing, and we'll have a timer up for that sort of thing. And as always, a thank you for Laurendale for giving us a phenomenal little icon to go along with our MechWarrior Company. He did the last one too for the Black Sheep Squadron, and this one just looks aces on top of the Argo and up here in the corner. So thank you again, Laurendale. And thank you everybody for joining us for this one. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time, and I will see you all in the next episode.